microphones appear to be working. Say hello, Mr. Samuel.
What is going on, guys? Welcome
Yeah.
back to our Metal Gear Solid playthrough. Last time we fought a helicopter.
Shut up.
We're going to read this.
No, stop.
We're going to read this recap. It's the mission log. Well, here we go.
This was a thing.
Yeah. There's also the briefing, the actual briefings for the mission that I've never watched, / listened to all the way through. But it's like a whole bunch of like kind of cutscenes
It's like
with
a
actual
visual novel.
Yeah, with fucking voice acting that's at the start.
To stop the launch of the new
How
type
about-
nuclear warhead.
How about we say it in a less like you've been shot in the head kind of voice?
You made me vape everywhere.
A new type of nuclear warhead.
To stop the launch.
Snake.
Snake must use...
Stacy, do it in an anime voice.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, she's got a mouthful of donut.
Oh.
They got a mouthful. Hey.
To stop the launch of the new type of nuclear warhead, Snake must use the detonation code emergency override key at the underground maintenance
Why
base
is he
up
speaking
north.
in the third person?
Or destroy Metal Gear itself. I don't know. Who are you?
Who am I?
Hello there, brother.
Yeah, none of them
Brother.
really have a voice
This is
apart from...
I.
Snake fights Liquid's Hind D on the roof of the communications tower B and defeats it. Snake gets the message from Otacon that the elevator...
Of the communication tower B started moving again. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is beyond the snowfield, north of the communications tower B. Snake heads for the elevator. Communications tower B. Go down to the snowfield. It actually tells you where to go. I don't think I've ever bothered to
I know,
read that.
obviously we don't, but it's actually quite good. It tells you where you need to go.
I
and
have.
Does that
everything.
mean
Smells
you
of
do it
beer.
in one sitting every time then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's not
Actually,
very long.
well, I
It's
mean,
not very
yeah,
long, you
if-
know.
I want.
Usually what will happen is I fancy playing it, so I'll start it in the morning and then I'll finish it in the evening.
Not even that. It'll be, if you skip the cutscenes, it's 4 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but who does that? Nobody.
I mean, I tend to skip a lot of the codec calls.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Oh, we heard this last time, so let's go
And then
skip
some of the cutscenes that are like, whoa, look at this stock footage of a submarine.
it. Yeah, I skipped. I tend to. Oh,
Look at all this nuclear war.
oh, it's not on analog mode, so I've got to turn it back on again. Controller settings.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I have my donut?
You want your donut?
I want my donut now. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go protect my balls.
Doobie-doo.
Have we all watched the first episode? Went up today, thanks to our editor,
Oh,
Melvin. The first episode of Metal Gear Solid went up today.
like I had a look at it and I checked the audios and stuff. That was Stacy heard me doing it. I was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just checking, make sure the audio's okay."
You didn't watch yourself for 4 hours?
No, I don't have 4 hours after work, whilst I'm also trying to set up the new stream for the same game. Oh, actually, is this the one with the... Oh.
The chuff grenade.
They're not bad, actually.
They're okay. I like how they don't just lose sight of you, they just start going crazy.
They're like, where'd you go?
Around.
Where'd you go?
Oh.
I haven't got many of them left.
Have you seen the speedruns where they walk off the end of the staircase?
No.
Because there's no jumping in this game, Snake like immediately hits the bottom of the tower. So they when they're speedrunning, they just go past the first tower where it's broken or something. I don't know. Or they just drop down to the floor immediately. It's crazy.
No, I've not seen that.
I thought you were watching that speedrunner, Bummer.
She didn't speedrun
I know
it.
she didn't. I know.
She just happened to find a glitch that then became very popular in speedrunning.
But in the remake, you can shoot them out with a normal pistol, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you have to watch out for Otacon awesome face in.
I know, I fucking love it. Don't spoil it for
Okay.
people. God.
Yeah. Otacon's face in the elevator.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to equip this machine gun for no particular reason.
Oh, yes, I wonder why.
And get that ready
Did you
for no
enjoy your
particular
donut?
reason.
I did enjoy my donut. It was very nice. But
Is it over the weight limit? What's
only
it?
13.
Oh, there it is.
38, so what was that? That was 38 divided by 4.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Click,
Oh,
clack.
Snake's put on a load of weight, you guys.
It's because his balls are so
Yeah.
heavy.
Isn't he sterile as well?
Maybe.
Pretty sure he is.
Oh, here we go.
There's something I forgot to tell you before. What? There were 5 stealth camouflage programs.
Somebody's outside.
It's spooky. Are you working? Oh no, I was like, are you working tomorrow? Of course not, because we're going out tomorrow.
We're going out.
Where are you going?
Out.
They're going wedding dress shopping for Stacy. She's very excited about it.
She's just said that she's going in her birthday suit. We're all excited to see.
You won't
What,
be
out tomorrow or to the wedding?
Both. Because start as you mean to go on, that's what I say.
Flaunt it if you got it.
How much do
Exactly.
you weigh? What? That's a bit personal, Snake.
Yes, that cargo elevator has a very low weight limit. Oh.
Ah!
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forgot about that. Too late, Snake.
They must have body armor on or something. But then there's blood coming out of them. I don't know.
Body armor doesn't stop all of the bullets.
Oh, please. Oh, kill me.
What?
I'm very full of food.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I put it away, but I didn't get it back out again.
Oh, okay.
Bang, bang,
Oh.
Glory.
The aiming in this game.
A long ride down.
It's as long as it takes you to kill them.
I did it.
Well, then guess what? More codec calls.
I fucking did it. That's right, you son of a bitch.
I fucking did it, yeah!
I just murdered those 4 people.
He's a weird person.
Murder. I did it.
I did it, I killed him.
Guilty. I'll do it again.
You okay?
It's Goofy's court case.
What? Who did he kill?
I don't know.
Donald, I think.
I don't know who he killed. No, he like shot up an orphanage or something.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Yeah, that was
And they were trying to defend him, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I did it."
Murder.
And I do it again.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it again.
Stacy's horrified.
I don't remember this.
No, it's not canon.
Oh, okay, so it's not like, Donald
No,
having
it's
like,
um,
No,
Nazi
it's like,
dreams.
It's like it was like a terrible animation.
it was from Joji or Filthy Frank made it.
Oh yeah. Oh, what the hell?
That's how you get rid of them in this game.
Just so I can get those.
Missile.
I can get those bullets.
Fire a Nikita at it. Yeah.
That's Stinger missile, not a Nikita.
Is it?
Yeah. Nikita's yes, they're remote control, but you can't
Go
can't
up.
aim. So you just shoot it.
In the GameCube remake, don't they put a tripwire instead of a camera?
It's laser wires,
It's like so you literally cannot do anything about
Yeah.
it, which
Yeah.
makes more sense.
but obviously they that was added in Metal Gear Solid 2, so they didn't have it in the original.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sneeper Woof.
Yes.
What?
That's how you say it.
Sneeper
You may or may not know this, Alex. You may or may not know this, but later on, you can look around and see Liquid's parachute in the trees.
Yes, I
and
know.
then you get a codec call about it.
I do know because you can also do it in Metal Gear Solid 4.
What?
Don't worry, I flash in that as well,
Yeah.
but I take no damage, which is a bit
Sniper
weird.
Wolf's like, what?
And then I take a phone call immediately right here.
Yeah, while she's aiming at you.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Your girlfriend shot me.
They're only 5, Snake.
I swear I do.
You do what?
I swear there's only 5.
Oh, okay.
Swears it on me peoples.
Snipper Wolf?
Snipper Woof. Snipper Woof Woof.
You sound like you're fucking ecstatic. I should come over there and smack you around the fucking face.
Oh, I'd like that steak.
I know you would, that's why I'm not gonna do it.
No. It's just like one of my anime.
That's like Japanese animes.
Oh,
Ooh,
we
there
didn't
she
say
is.
we didn't say because it happened in the intro, but Stacy XD Louise, thank you for the 6 months.
Wow, 6 whole months. What the hell have you done with your life?
Wow. Hot garbage, corgis.
Oh yeah, I probably should just do a brief mention. We were a little bit late to start. Sam and Nikki were busy with shit.
We also haven't done any streams in the week, so
We haven't. Various reasons. You guys have been busy. I've been unwell.
We've been house hunting.
Yeah, so everyone's just been busy.
you would be surprised the size of spear you need to hunt a house. Pretty big. Oh, I'm getting a standing O in here. You can't see it, but
I'm not
everybody's
standing,
and
I'm
they're
sat
clapping.
down.
Stacey's crying with happiness.
She's crying because she's so unhappy.
Mm.
And that's because she's marrying me, but, you know.
Okay, we're just going to ignore that.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yes.
Stacey's just not paying attention. She knows I'm looking at her.
So who was she?
Tits.
Sniper
oh,
Wolf.
alright, change the
So she's
subject.
Sniper Wolf. How did she get your number?
I mean, I gave it to her, yeah.
Snake wrote it on the toilet
So-
walls.
Oh, did he?
This is
Yeah.
obviously supposed to be cool sniper battle. I prefer remote missile.
You have to slide it up the old
Hey,
hill.
look, there she is. Let's just slide on up this hill.
Don't run out of fuel.
Oh, there's plenty of fuel. Look, slidey, slidey.
Oh, I remember you doing this when I watched you play it.
Yep, it's the best way.
She just can't hit you.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, it's not. It's a bit.
She's looking for me, but she can't find me because I got that tiny little safe spot. I am going to be lung shot. Oh, no!
Oh, you
I got it.
You got it. It's fine.
Can't wait for it to be lung shot after having her ankles
Yeah, I have lung shots lying there with like
ankles mashed
just,
up.
just banana peels for legs. My lungs.
I am lung shot.
You know what?
No, you're just bleeding out of your legs. Are you delirious?
Bleeding out of your legs. You probably wouldn't even die if her legs were just blown off either.
Oh, there are arteries.
Your legs look like stubbed out cigarettes. I don't think it's your. I don't think it's your lungs.
Let's do it this way.
Oh.
Let's do a different camera angle. Oh. Oh, I can't see. Okay.
You know, for law reasons, you could just shoot her in the lungs at the end.
No.
Then she'll be lung shot.
I prefer to
Her
blow
legs
up her
messed up.
cankles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that she has cankles.
Let's do the old swoopity swoopy. Hey. Where are these missiles coming from? Where are you, Snake?
They also did not fix this in the GameCube version. I don't know why.
Maybe it's because normal people
Did they
don't
not?
think to
I-
do this.
I think she can shoot you slightly. Normal people do this. It's the only
Really?
way to play.
The only way to do it.
Actually, no. I'm
Cheese
not.
it.
I'm not sure if this is like quicker. So I don't know if speedrunners do this or if it's just easier and faster to just shoot her. There's probably some cheesy way of like beating her. That's
This
quicker.
isn't cheesy?
That's
No, there's
quicker,
nothing
is what I'm
cheesy about
saying.
this.
It's like Dark Souls, you know. It's in the game. It's designed to be used.
For reals, for reals.
And people have like said, "Oh, you shouldn't cheese Dark Souls." I'm like, "Yes, you should.
Yeah, you
it's
should.
designed to fucking kill you. So yes, you should cheese
The
it."
game cheeses you wherever it can. Getting stun locked in a corner or something.
Or like people jumping out of walls.
You know,
behind
throwing a million enemies at you. Look at
Every corner having something behind it to stab you in the back.
Look at this fucking epic boss fight, guys.
Bow, bow, bow,
I don't really know what to say
bow.
It's
because you know,
so epic.
super lame.
Okay, let's try a bit of actual snipe. Oh, I could try a stinger missile.
Oh, I didn't think that would work. Oh,
Oh.
well,
I think she shot it.
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes
I
sense.
think you hit the hill.
you
Alright,
did hit
yeah.
the hill.
I bet you could shoot it though.
Immediately, I can tell this isn't going well.
That's just
You need some drugs down you.
Diazepam.
That's the wrong medicine.
Yeah,
that's my cold
That's your
medicine.
cold medicine. You don't want that.
need some diazepam. There it is.
Oh, there you go. I found her.
Shoot her. I am elbow shot. Pretty sure she can't shoot now. Ah, I see she's got no sense of urgency.
Well, she can't move very fast. I've shattered her ankles.
That's true. Shoot her in the arm. Go on, finish her off with an elm
I
shot.
don't think you can.
Oh.
That
Now
she
she's
is long
Longshot.
shot. Hey.
Although still, her legs are exploded.
Yeah, she's just like fucking both of her legs are the opposite direction as she's lying down on the ground.
Slithering along like a snail.
Or a snake. Snake, you have turned me into one of your people.
I appreciate that. Also, I'm from Transylvania.
Ah!
I was bitten by a vampire wolf.
I am long shot. Just don't look at my legs. Have you?
Yeah. Her hair is still like, oh, you want me to play now?
Yeah, done a boss.
Alright. Never moving a muscle.
A muscle. I am long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game toys with the supernatural, like she's got some affinity with wolves in some
Oh,
way.
Vulcan Raven is a spiritual shaman of some sort, and he can see the future.
The raven on my head.
Well, he actually makes. I think it's after the boss fight or before the boss fight that's coming up.
Yeah.
But he mentions how the blood of the East flows in your veins.
Yeah, because
Because
his mama.
the woman who gave the embryo was Japanese.
That's right. And it was inside of Eve. No, that's spoilers. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil.
But yeah, that's the reason. To be fair, they wrecked in Metal Gear Solid 4. They went, how can we wrap that up as well?
They put the embryo.
The embryo is Japanese. Okay, sure. Oh, Stacy XD Louise, thank you for the host.
Thank you so much for the host. It means a lot to us. We know you like our content, and it means we'll do more of it. Okay. Thank you for the host.
I think she's typing. She's
You
definitely
can't
typing.
possibly know that.
I can feel it.
Oh.
Oh, and Nikki, I mean...
Squid Squad, Nikki. Thank you for.
Oh, there you
hosted
go,
us?
it's a corgi. Yeah, it's a corgi, there you go. See, I told you she was typing something.
Ah, okay.
I felt it.
Oh, the chat's over there. I just realised I can't see it again, and I didn't go on the Wi-Fi, so I can't monitor it.
Yeah, you can.
You're on the Wi-Fi.
How?
Nikki?
Go onto your phone and go onto Twitch.
No, because of the 4G. Even though you go into chat mode, it uses like all of the data for video.
That makes no sense.
No, I know.
You
I
think you're
know.
lying.
Okay.
I
I'm lying.
have 20,000 squid points.
Stacey,
Only
thank you for the squid
20,000.
points.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many do I have? I do not have that many. I think I've only got like 4.
Turn that down. There we
Maybe
go.
4.
My volume was at max and I was
Oh,
opening it up.
yeah.
Sorry. How you do here?
She's getting a drink. Good
Oh,
lass.
you're getting a drink.
Does anyone want a drink while I'm up?
I'm good.
Yes, please, Stacey. My lemonade's the one in the door. Fuck hell.
Alex is on the hard stuff. The Lucozade apple.
Lucasade
And
Energy.
then, my gin's in the door too, but you might have to open it. Do you want me to do it? Are you sure?
I shamed myself and my
Thank you.
people. I mean,
Is that what she
probably.
just said?
Yeah.
That's the thing that annoys me with chat mode. It still takes up like fucking half the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it at some point, so the play icon's there. And all the other crappy information. I don't think you can get rid of it.
Here he is. He's giving
I
his
wanna-
fucking sermon to her.
What the fuck's you pick?
He's like, what are you talking about?
The hell's a UKIP? Other than a British.
I was about to
Party.
say, like, what are you going on about?
He said in the language of UKIP, but it's like YU or you
Oh,
pick
okay,
or something
right.
like that. I can't fucking remember now. It's obviously not important.
She was long shot.
They don't kill for sport, but I kill for sport.
But occasionally, yes.
You know, when I kill people, I do it for money, which is far better. I think.
Well, she
Yes.
has one target, and then she probably doesn't kill anyone.
Yeah, but
else
she
apart from
but
the
she's
one
still
target.
killing that person, and she becomes obsessed with killing that person. Isn't that like basically sport?
Yeah, but not like Meryl wasn't her target. So the point was, she was saying he was
Yeah.
Snake was her target. She wasn't going to kill
She was
anyone else.
trying to make herself seem like she's okay, but she's still a murderer who gets obsessed about killing a person, which is still kind of killing for
Okay,
sport.
fine.
She's still a terrible person who deserves her ankles being blown off.
And Otacon loves her for no real reason.
Because obviously, she gave him a cum rag, didn't she?
Here, take my clunge rag. The way before motion capture, and he grabs it like a claw machine.
Actually, I vaguely remember they did use motion capture for this, but it
Oh.
had like very few points.
I just heard your watch go off.
Yeah.
That was bizarre.
Just
Man.
vibrated.
So bizarre.
But yeah, it had very few points of articulation in the models and
Oh,
stuff.
right, okay.
And then they had more
Sweet
points
prince.
in MGS2 and such.
Do I drink, Alex?
Nope.
He says no. Thank you.
He says he's loaded on Lucozade.
He's
I need it.
loaded on Lucozade. Is this that cup that I bought you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems to have survived very well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 2 or 3 years old at this point. It just slowly disintegrated.
Yeah, but a
so-
toddler's skin doesn't fall off when it turns
Yeah, it
2 or
does.
3. Oh my god, I know nothing about children.
No, it doesn't fall off, but your skin constantly falls off and grows.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so philosophical.
Yeah, that's right. You're just jealous of my knowledge.
I am, actually.
It's actually quite nice.
We do shed our skin in a way.
Watermelon.
That's what
Watermelon.
I'm saying.
I like watermelon. Anything watermelon flavoured is always
It's funny as well, your brain cells don't live that long, so technically, like, when all your cells are dead, you're not you anymore, you're some sort of new clone.
You're constantly dying and being reformed.
Yeah, which I always find really weird.
What? Oh,
Basically,
your
all of your
cells,
cells in
yeah.
your body are constantly dying, and then new ones are like dividing and becoming
Yeah.
the new cells that hold the same shit, but it's not the same cell anymore. So it's like you're never you.
So when people say like, "Oh, I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago,"
It's true.
It's
does
true.
that mean?
Yeah.
'Cause you
Actually, it
literally
depends.
use all the time.
Certain cells in certain parts of your body take longer to change.
Nerve cells live 70 years, and they don't tend to get replaced. So, yeah.
Yeah, like there's that philosophical talk debate where it's like, well, if you teleport somewhere and your atoms are stripped down and you're moved to another place and then it's built back together again, are you still the same person? Like, well, your body does that anyway over the course of your life. So I feel like yes.
I've always taken the stance no, because your stream, I've said this before, your stream of consciousness ends at that point you are killed, and there's a new version of you. So it's like a clone, basically.
Maybe.
What? Going through a transporter?
Yeah. Nice.
Don't they touch on that though about it being like a clone sort of thing?
Oh, I think they might say it in
Say clone
Enterprise.
with air quotations.
I think they mention it in Enterprise, where it's they basically say, like, in Star Trek stuff, it is your atoms.
Yeah.
So and you are
Yeah.
still alive in the stream. They can see that you're still alive.
True.
Because if they lose
Yeah.
too much, they can't put you back together alive.
Or they can like materialize you like all inside out and everything.
Yeah,
Because
but
you
it-
can get stored in the buffer.
yeah. But it knows that it's weird sci-fi tech, isn't it? So somehow you're still alive even though you're data. But
Data.
and then you can return back where I don't know, it's just one of them weird things where are you really alive?
I mean, I don't need to crawl. What am I doing? Give me those PSG-1 bullets and Sokum and Uffimus.
Oh, it was very, very, very thought.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You did it. Well done.
Is there another one down here? I don't think so. Oh,
Yeah.
there is.
Hell yeah.
Here. Wait. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, I'm just edging slowly towards... Okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh, has Alex left me... No, he did. He left me with some chuff grenades.
I got some more chuff grenades. Look at all these chuff grenades you're gonna get.
0. Oh, no, there were 3. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, another 3. So you got 6. Net gain.
I am delighted to come.
What?
On Wes Weasley.
Are you okay?
No.
You can tell these two are married, can't you?
Well, I mean, I said, was it before the stream? I think it was before the stream when I was laughing to myself about
Oh
saying,
yeah, you just made yourself laugh because you were singing something, and I just
it-
closed the door on you.
oh, that was earlier. I was singing. I was in a really good mood. 'Cause
Oh, come off it.
it's the weekend, so I'm in a good mood. And then I started thinking of things that made me happy, and I was like, started singing the Goofy Goober song from the SpongeBob movie. I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah. And Stacey was trying to talk to me, and I just started singing it, so she just turned around and closed the door. And I was like, no, don't leave me. Oh fuck.
Love it.
But yeah, before the stream, I was laughing at what was the place?
Dumbridge Bypass.
That was it. So Sam and Nikki had been to look at a house somewhere in like Doveridge or something like that. And whenever me and Stacey go to her parents' caravan for our little like holiday sort of things, we go along the Doveridge bypass. But obviously, we always put the sat nav on just in case we have to turn off anywhere or anything like that. But the sat nav says Doveridge bypass, Doveridge bypass. And obviously Nikki said, "Oh, we went to look at a house at Doveridge bypass, or Doveridge," and I went Doveridge bypass, and everyone just like looked at me like I was fucking insane, and I just started laughing because I realized it. What are you doing? Go to where?
True penis.
Dick.
So while I'm talking, you're just wandering around in circles.
Look at my footprints. Okay. Oh.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to change the disc. Oh, I'll get over there and get ready. Oh, if I can get up off the chair.
Never the chair of swallowing.
Oh, give me that chair,
Swallows
please.
my ass.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
It swallows your ass too.
Snake, you have to change the disc or I'll break your legs.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal spear.
Metal.
Colonel, how did the tribe people get this kind of technology? Metal spear.
It's too far ahead of the time. My slightly broken boss.
That's not signed.
If you can't
by,
tell what he's
David
doing,
Hayter.
he's inserting the second disc here.
I took it thinking I would get it signed, but then we had this conversation last time.
And he's inserted the second disc, which means we get to play again in a minute.
The funny part is I got Sam's copy of Metal Gear signed to me.
So you got David Hayter to sign.
Yeah, Sam's
Copy
copy
to
me.
you.
Yes.
What's mine is yours. You are married.
Yeah. It says, what does this say? Love.
Says, hey Nikki, it's me, David Hayter.
It
What a
doesn't.
gal.
Woo doggy.
What a
I'm
gal
pretty
you
sure
are.
It says love.
Love David.
Love. No,
Oh.
love blooms on a battlefield. Love will always bloom on a battlefield.
Love.
Love can bloom on a battlefield.
Oh, I can't see here. I swear.
Actually, that's a point because that's from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, it's this one.
No, it's from this one. He literally, they just did the thing.
We just had the
Was it from
conversation.
this one? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
we
thought-
literally just had the conversation with Otacon.
'cause
Otacon was like,
Boss-
"Yeah, can love blue on the battlefield?" And then Snake was like,
Oh, sure.
sure, yeah."
Because does Boss say that?
Oh.
Or
Nope.
something along those lines?
No. The boss is also called the Joy, and her embodiment on the battlefield is joy. She enjoys the battlefield.
Can't you go up behind him and aim the gun at him and like go freeze?
No,
Okay. Or is that in
that's Metal Gear Solid 2 and after.
Because if you is it that how you get the dog tags or something?
Yeah, you get them
Collect
to do a little wiggle dance.
Oh yeah.
wiggle.
They shake their little
Wiggle
hips.
for me. Take your booty.
You'll get that body armor as well, Sam.
Yeah, will do, buddy.
Don't just say it like that.
I will do, friend.
Fucking, I'm gonna kill you.
You gonna move? Yeah.
Mm.
I don't, like, even...
Yeah, there's like a weird bar where you just like you don't think you're that close. You can crouch.
There's a rat, did you see it?
Yeah.
There's many rats. I don't think you can crouch and move. Nope,
No, you can't crouch and move, but if you want to crouch just so it goes over your head.
in case.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Speedy Gonzales.
I'm speeding through. Tell you what, I was barely laughing at... Oh.
Yeah.
Barely laughing at earlier on my own. Me and Alex were doing this bit in the car about Dobby exploiting Harry Potter for sexual favors, and I was just thinking about it and laughing to myself in the house alone.
So just trying to remember now. It's like, the Dark Lord, Harry. You have to. I was like, what are you talking about?
He demands it. Harry must not go back to Hogwarts.
Oh, I gotta go back. I was like, no, well, maybe if you fuck Dobby in the ass, then maybe you can go back.
It is the only way, Mr. Potter.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think that's why he loves socks? Is because
I made that joke as well.
Socks as
The
well.
reason why he loved the fact that he got another sock was because he already had one
Oh, he already
on his
penis.
dick, and the second one could then go over his balls.
Jesus Christ.
It's all crusty and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, a ration.
Harry
You need it.
Potter has given Dobby a crusty sock.
Harry Potter must enter Dobby's anus.
Anyway,
Dobby's ass is filled.
Oh my god.
Yes, the Dark Lord is satiated. Oh,
Shoot him quickly! Quickly, go to the steam room. No, you're going the wrong way. Go to the steam room, you fool!
That is
where
the
did you
steam room.
come from?
Magic.
Oh my god, he whacked me.
Snakes onto
Oh,
the stairs
yeah.
and Harry Potter.
I'm in him. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
I am under the stairs.
Lol.
Oh, come on, dude.
Someone just died there.
And
Oh. That would have hurt. Why are you going this way?
there's a ration.
And box.
I never
Where's
said
your
I was
box?
going to speed run it.
Pardon me.
Hide in your
Oh,
box.
he doesn't know where you are.
Hide in your box.
It's a little alcove.
Oh, he's gonna see you.
He looked confused. He was like going up and
Very
down.
confused.
It's like, oh, there's a dead end down
Where
there.
are
You
you
can't
going,
be down
friend?
there.
What's in the elf?
I'm afraid he'll hear me, but now I have no choice because he's not leaving.
What's in the
Whoa,
box?
whoa, 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 whoa.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I don't think you actually want to move because it actually moves the box and they see it moving.
What's in the box?
That's something they say. What's in the box? There you go.
What's in the box?
He might be confused because this might be the Snowfield box.
Just
No, he's
surprise
fine
him.
with it.
Surprise him.
Oh, fuck.
Where's you going?
You did
Oh,
it.
god damn it. The crouching in this game
Well
sucks.
done.
It stops you from moving as well.
Oh, stop him from moving!
You know what? Whatever. I think they're all dead. Where did...
Infinite supply. They keep respawning while you're in alert. Go to the steam room. It's a separate room.
Yeah,
It's like a whole new instance. They can't follow you in there in this version.
that's true.
Just do flips.
Quick little punch.
Can you do that in this one? Is it flipping?
No, you
No,
can't roll or
barrel,
anything in
barrel
this
roll.
one.
No.
Oh, well, I don't think anyone follows you in here.
Oh, hopefully not. Kind of want to use a ration, but...
Like-
Oh, whatever. Let's go.
You do a forward roll, and then when you're riding, you do like a weird cartwheel
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
thing. Sneak
It's
through
like
the
a
pipe
sideways
holes.
cartwheel.
Where's the
Yeah,
beat
because when
armor?
he's naked, he's
So
holding
you gotta
his dick.
crawl through
Oh, yeah.
As
under
he
the
does it.
pipes
I remember.
to the left. To
Yeah,
the
I
left,
know.
to the
I
left.
didn't touch that, so I was wondering if... I know
Because
what I
they
know where I'm
take
going.
away his...
No, you didn't. You
Oh,
were
yeah.
asking me.
No, I thought it was in...
Yeah, but I can't
Oh.
remember why.
Because they capture him.
Shut up! This is going.
Get up.
Ah.
Oh, god damn it. I have to say the controls do get a lot better in the next games. I mean, not being able to move while you're crouched and rolling is really helpful.
Alright. Metal Gear Solid 2, it's still kind of crappy. Because you still have the overhead camera. And then the subsistence version where you've got the actual camera you can control.
Yeah,
It's so good. And then Metal Gear Solid 4, oh, that camera's great.
it's okay. Oh,
fucking
okay.
great.
I thought I could go under that.
Nope.
Alright then.
Ah!
There's going to be a guy right here, right?
Just go. Run straight across.
Well, you see, you're saying all this stuff, but you know what? I don't want to.
Shut up.
I don't want to.
Shut up.
Shut up in there, will you?
Shut up. In there, will you?
Oh, there's the elevator with the raven.
Yeah!
The raven on my head.
Firsts for your cum.
Lol.
I'm gonna check. I probably know there's nothing there, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
check.
you
it.
could literally just press triangle and look.
No, actually, in this game, there's a glitch where you can't.
No, there is no
Oh,
glitch.
it doesn't work. I just tried it. It didn't
No, you
work.
didn't.
There
Yeah,
you go,
pass me the
wait.
controller,
Oh,
I'll
I
do
got
it.
some bullets. It
No,
worked.
pass me the
Everything worked
controller.
out.
Pass me the controller.
No, it's
Fucking wasted everybody's
the
time
glitch.
going up
The
there.
glitch is over.
There was no glitch.
The glitch is over.
You make me sick.
Glide.
You want to go over to the controls? There you go. You didn't.
It was literally there. Don't give me that.
No,
shit.
no, it wasn't.
I did it.
Wait for it. Power Rangers, come on in.
There he is.
Quick, suck him, boys.
Oh my god, look at him go.
He's actually.
No.
He's got. He's got piles. That's why it hurts so much jumping onto the elevator. He had to like hop, and his ass was like, oh!
Why is it Johnny?
Oh, no, it's just a guy. We're gonna kill him, so I hope it's not Johnny.
Oh my god.
You gotta get better at this. Huh?
The aiming is. Oh.
You just bitch
Dang,
slap
Get
it's
up.
you.
so good. What are you talking about? I love how it says 99.99 instead of 100.
Because they're pretty sure you're there.
Yeah, they're not 100% sure.
Yeah, you could not be there.
Exactly.
It's like a
Hmm.
Point
no.
001%
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, Elf's
you're-
looking real
you
good.
might not be there.
Alright. I've got body armor on.
The body armor's not helping that. Oh, I think it's going to do with another weapon, really.
I think I could. I swear they did more than that.
Yeah.
What's over there? They both got up at the same
They
time.
fucking twat you with that gun.
You can knock them off, I think. but-
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you fuck.
Can you do it?
Oh, great. Alright, I'll try.
Just knock him off. Knock him off the edge.
Knock him.
Oh! Try
Get
again.
Yeah.
That's the noise. That's the final noise. Oh, do you have to be that guy?
I certainly do.
Now, don't forget.
Shoot the ravens.
That's not what you need to not forget.
What?
See if he remembers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
He forgot.
I didn't. I was looking for it. Specifically, that's why I did
Yeah,
it.
but you forgot. You didn't know where it was.
Oh. I knew there was a camera there.
See if he remembers.
There's more cameras. Right.
Ha!
You forgot.
Claymores. There's a hind D in here. Oh, I can't use my thing anyway.
No, you can use your-
Where's
your-
the thermal goggles?
The thermal gogs.
Thermal G. Snake? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't need them, that's the thing.
No, it was just funny.
I don't remember every little thing. I've only played this like
A million
2
times.
times, I think, maybe.
Like 200 times.
People are ringing me.
Who is it now?
My nan.
Let's put that body armor back on, yeah.
Clackety clack.
Now we get some codec calls, just a few.
Like one
100
long
and
one.
50.
This is the one where
Shoot the ravens.
is it Naomi? Oh yeah, no, I don't remember. Oh,
Yeah? Sorry.
The raven on my head thirsts for your cum, I guess, again.
well done. So I don't. This one just goes on for a while. Like
Yep.
the actual elevator sequence goes for a while. I'm not really sure why.
You can shoot the birds, I guess. Can you use the stinger on the birds? Do we have a
Yes,
stinger?
that's how you shoot them in this one.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Because you just like if you just shoot it at the wall, they'll all die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go. One of the few ravens.
Miller, I'm busy.
It's wasting missiles.
No.
Is your fucking pants secure? I mean, come on. What are you
well,
talking
actually,
about?
Snake, I'm wearing a belt with a padlock on it.
Oh my god.
So yes,
Oh, I'm sorry. Truly, you are the master.
God, I got so much to learn.
Yes, that's right, Snake. Keep the snake locked away.
Oh, this is where Master Miller's done some deep cover investigations of Naomi quickly going, yeah, my father worked for the FBI. Ooh. Yep, that's the one. Yep.
The old FBI.
Be a spy. Ridiculous. Come on. Even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover,
Nobody. He was a well-known racist.
was Japanese. Yeah. Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator.
So does he mean like an investigator that was Asian, or an investigator that investigates Asians?
No. Naomi was saying,
Nah, I like to throw a bit of
yeah, but what you're
bit of
saying
trivia.
is
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
so
a bit of trivia. What does
yeah, a bit of trivia.
What does PTT stand for, Alex?
What?
PTT up there. What's it stand for?
Personal telecommunications.
Titty.
Push to talk. So it means on a
What
radio.
are you just saying push to talk for randomly? Crazy.
Crazy old Maurice.
Crazy old Maurice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What was I?
Nope, there you go.
Ah.
Sequence over.
How dare you kill my friends?
The raven on my head thirsts for your cum.
Yeah, we know. God.
Stop saying it.
What? I mean, I don't know how to ask you out.
I am of a different people.
Do you like tanks? I like tanks.
Do you like my muscles?
Do you like my minigun, Snake?
It's called a minigun, but it's actually quite large.
It's very large.
And in charge.
Not like my penis. That is tiny.
I suffer from excessive estrogen, hence my size. So I have a small swing.
I suffer from excessive estrogen. That's why I'm so big.
Yeah, that's what.
But I also have a tiny.
That's what happens. Your bones grow really big and you get really tall.
I don't think that's true at
It's
all.
true. Why would I say it if it wasn't true?
Because you lie all the time.
No, that is true. That's actually something that happens, and then you get a small schween, which is fine, by the way.
we're a cassack.
In case you got a small schween out there, you know everybody needs love.
Even tiny little winky boys.
I don't think that's what they're called.
Tiny winky boys. Sorry, micro penises.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Did I not kill enough ravens? Is he going to say anything about it?
Snake's neck.
Yeah. Do you want to go to a cafe sometime? Such a romance. A bromance.
I myself am particular to chamomile tea. Oh, here we go. He's putting his mark on you.
You are mine now.
Oh, there it's spoilers.
There it is.
This is his pickup technique. He tells people about their
Yeah.
past.
Do you like that, Snake? Would you like to go out on a date? What?
Ocelot as well. Yes.
Well, Ocelot flips his guns around. He's
Right,
always
he
trying to
does.
impress people. Can't do that no more, though,
That's
can he?
how he courts people. Yes, Snake, do you like that?
Just imagine what I could do when I actually fondle you. But whoa.
I may only have one hand now, but it does a lot.
The Muktuk. I want to join the Muktuk eating contest.
I guess so.
I don't know what a Muktuk is, but I want to eat it.
It sounds Klingon.
So manly. They pull each other's ears.
I mean, your ears are pretty sensitive. I mean, I'm mostly just going to place a load of bombs around.
Mine, C4,
Yeah,
fire
I
some
mean-
remote control missiles.
And they called it a mine.
And they called it a spine.
And they call it
You
divine.
don't have chance.
Johns, you ain't got no... Oh, you ain't got no spine, Johns. You ain't got no freaking spine, John. I probably should put this on because otherwise I'm gonna forget where my mines are.
You certainly will. Just waiting for. There you go. I was just waiting.
I was like, when is it gonna
I
happen?
was waiting for a. It's like the one time where you actually want to use mines.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I was gonna put mine right up his jacksy.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. Oh, alright, go that way. Yeah, sure. That works for me.
Gonna carry on going. Is he gonna turn left and go into the other mine? Oh, he is.
I've trapped myself.
No, you
here.
can
I
sneak
still
around to
go
the
through this spot. If I want to, I don't know.
I'd say go around to the left and put another mine over there.
True.
There you go. It was right there. He's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it gets quite hard to use the Nikita on him. Stinger, on the other hand.
This works for me. Grenades might work. I've never tried it.
I
No?
don't think so.
I might try it.
Because you can't, like, aim with them.
He was over here, right?
He's to the right now.
Oh. Also, isn't he? Okay.
He's gonna get a mine.
Don't think it hurt him.
No, that was from him shooting. There's the mine. There's so many mines everywhere.
I am
Oh, yeah, go down
sort of
there.
trapped now.
No, he's gonna go into either that one down or the other
He
one.
might go further down.
Oh, he might miss that one,
He
you
might
know.
miss it, though. He might. Ooh, hello. Come on down. Oh, come on down.
Just fucking the mines all over the damn place.
Oh,
No!
oh. That's my first person. I tried to do what you did, and oh, no, he's gone too far away. Okay.
Come on. Hey.
I'm such
There's
a
a ration
brave.
in that corner.
Yeah, I might just. I was thinking I'm gonna scoop it up, but he's about to shoot me. Yoink. Sorry, dude.
This is how you beat him. It's the only way.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What am I doing? Where is it? I always go like the longest way around to find my
it's always
stuff.
the case.
okay.
He's gonna fucking die.
Here he comes! Oh!
He turned around.
Oh! Come on! Oh.
Just off screen
I'm
somewhere.
a brave warrior.
Ah! The same thing happened to him. His fucking ankles are gone. I am Longshot.
Just as the boss said. You are so brave. Yes, yes.
Using all the powers of those claymore mines. It takes you like 5 seconds to set up.
Yeah, I guess.
The Raven's gonna eat him.
That's right.
Yes, they do actually.
Do they?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like, just die already. We want your fleshy eyes.
Before I die, would you like to get that coffee?
I have a flask in my tank.
That's full of. It's full of coffee. It's not bullets.
No, well, I meant he had like attached to it was a small
I
flask.
see. I thought like his.
Not that the entire. I mean, he turns it into coffee mode, and the minigun is like
Yeah.
the spout.
Yeah, and then he turns out he's a barista.
Hang on, let me foam it up. That's one of the barrels.
Lots of people love going to a coffee shop. I find the whole thing so annoying.
I mean,
You gotta wait half an hour for your bowl of coffee.
yeah. Well, I'm just not a big tea or coffee drinker, so it's not great. I used to go and have Earl Grey, but not even that. I'm like, I'm not a tea drinker. I'm just not a hot drink drinker. Hot drink drinker.
Hot drink.
She's a
I
hot
have
drink
them.
drinker.
Hot chocolate at work.
I
Chocolate.
like hot chocolate.
I can make really nice hot chocolate at home,
Hot
though.
chocolate with tea.
Or tea.
Oh, that's like what?
Oh, tea!
I make my own like mocha at work with have a shot of espresso and chocolate.
Oh, that was decoy octopus
Shall
all
we
along. We
see
didn't
if
know,
anyone
Sam.
gets that
We
kind
didn't
of
know.
day?
Just an
God.
octopus flops out of his anus.
There's tentacles on them.
Shit
Yeah.
smell.
It's just an octopus that uses people like puppets.
Oh, this is where I forget. This is where we actually see him doing it. Like,
Yeah, actual decoy octopus.
they take his mask off, and it's like there's decoy octopus. I always forget that's actually a cutscene because I always skip the cutscenes because I've already watched them a million times. What the fuck are you talking
You
about?
smoking crack?
Only the best shaman crack.
It's not really crack, it's spiritual.
So it's okay. It's perfectly legal.
What are you doing, Stacy? She's waggling her tail.
A little tassel.
I was going to a book signing tomorrow, but it's cancelled.
Sweet.
So I'm doing
Oh, I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
doing nothing.
I'm afraid. Why did it cancel?
It's just being delayed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Something.
postponed it. That's all. Because I was going to ask if you were going to go to get me a copy. I wanted a copy.
You actually wanted a copy.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. I just want to read it.
About vampires.
Well, why not? Yeah, it's
Well, it's just for what's the age range? Is it like
it's like teenagers, I think.
yeah,
really.
it's like young teenagers sort
But
of.
so is
book.
Harry Potter at the end of the day.
It's just I'm nearly 30, so I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I want to support her, but I can't. I'm not gonna buy it just for the sake of buying it.
I'm gonna
But
read.
Stacey wants to read it now.
I want to read it.
The art style reminds me of like the old Roald Dahl
Yeah.
books.
Reminds me of a mixture of Roald Dahl and Tim Burton a little bit, like Tim Burton's
Yeah.
art style.
You know his name's actually Timothy Burton.
Shut up.
It's a fact.
Is it also true that Tim Burton and Helen Buffer Carter?
Bowen. Bowen.
We know who you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it true that they had two separate houses that knocked it into one?
I
And they
don't
just
know.
lived in separate houses because they annoyed each other or something.
This reminds me of Sam's dad.
Why? Oh,
Because he'll just go, well, I best be off, and he'll leave and just go sit on his own and drink and smoke and
oh,
chill out on his own,
he
just
likes
because he
his own
enjoys his
time.
own company.
He likes his own company. Yeah.
That
But yeah,
man.
I do too.
Do you know, so when I've been at work all day and have to be surrounded by people, I'm like, I want to be on my own for a bit.
It's in our family actually. I mean, he was telling me he used to go to his granddad's house, and so his grandma would be like, "Oh, hello, kids," and all that, and then his granddad would go out and sit in his car. And he would smoke a pipe in his car alone. He'd be like, "Oh, hello," and then leave.
I best be off.
I have.
Well, to be fair, that's also a completely different era. If it's your dad's granddad,
Yeah.
that's going to be from the era where the male of the house didn't look after the kids.
He would have been born probably in the 1800s.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, as some guy.
Definitely Master Miller.
I mean, even if you are, you have no jurisdiction.
I'm telling you.
Yes. I mean, most of everything.
I'm so good at lying. Campbell.
Your vitamins.
I'll try to get it out of her. He just goes into the room and starts punching her in the fucking chest.
I don't think Colonel Campbell could do a very good job of that.
Fine, bitch slapping her.
Yeah. With his stick.
I don't think he's that old at this point.
He has a stick, though, right?
Not at this point. Okay, the mines do appear to have vanished. Let's have a quick nosy around.
There's got to be a ration or two, I think.
There's gotta be a rational too.
Boy, you've got to have a ration or two. Don't be caught out in the field.
What?
The battlefield.
Doobity,
Don't get
doo-doo-doo.
I always got annoyed you couldn't pick that minigun up.
It's a bit
Well,
heavy for
It's a bit big to be sneaking around, but then again, he's also carrying fucking missile launchers
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
claymore mines up his wazoo.
Like, where where has he currently stored all of his weapons?
Up his wazoo.
The weapons turn into nanomachine little capsules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, we need to watch the next What If.
I haven't watched
So-
any of them. I don't plan to.
They're
You
alright.
should
They're pretty
do.
good.
Alex said they were no good.
I never said
He
that
said
at
there
all.
was none of the original voice cast, and I'm not interested.
I've not said that at all. I've said that mostly the original voice cast, and it's quite good.
What's it on?
It's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Oh, we don't have that.
Yes, you do.
Have you watched Loki?
We paid for it together.
We
Oh,
paid
you're on
for.
our account.
We
We split it,
paid
don't we, between us?
Yeah. Sam just likes to lie in everything that he says just to irritate people. Look, his little winky. Did you see his little laser winky?
Oh, I think that mine.
You can see his winky. There. Can you see his winky?
I mean, it's not
His
really a
laser
little
winky.
laser winky, is it?
Comparison to his body, it's very small.
Must have an excess of estrogen.
That's your answer to everything, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, Otacon. Yeah, I did. It's right next to my pee stain. It smells in here.
It smells real
Smells
bad.
like pee. I think it's mine.
Sniffs crotch.
It's
Yep.
safe in here, Snake. I marked it with my scent.
Nobody will be coming now. So
Starts
this is my.
nuzzling the floor.
It's my territory. Go,
Uh,
Stacy. We saw 2 ruby dogs today. One whilst we were on our little walk, and once while we were pulling in to the top of the road. We saw 2 of them.
I miss my Ruby Roo.
I know. We just saw them and I said, "Oh, look, it's a ruby dog." And then I started laughing, and then Sam immediately knew why I was laughing, because I was calling the dogs, which are what's the actual breed?
King
The-
Charles Spaniels.
Cavalier King Charles.
Yeah. Like, I was calling all those dogs are ruby dogs, but he does the same things with lurchers of a particular pattern. He calls them his Brinley dog, because that's what your old dog was
Yeah.
one of them.
Technically, he's not lying because the colour is a brindle colour.
It's just funny. It's funny because it's
Brindley.
that's now it's not even my dog. It was Stacy's dog that I never met, but now I will just call them ruby dogs.
Because every now and then when on Facebook, like, a picture will come up of her and like, oh, look at my dog.
Any more shit? Yeah, give me that shit. Oh, look at his little winky. Look at his little winky.
Again, it's not really that little.
It's pretty tiny.
He might be a grower.
Well, he is. You know how big the laser is.
Oh, he can
Probably
shoot
big.
it though. He can shoot his goo like nobody's business.
Probably bigger than snakes. No?
Like the percentage size of his body compared to to his little laser wang. His laser wang's actually very small.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Otacon, you dirty bastard.
Snake, make my robot wife.
Beep
Metal
boop.
Gear.
It's just a fucking pipe with a suction on
It's
it.
just a broomstick with a bucket on it.
I was thinking more like a fucking Hoover. He turns
Oh,
the
okay,
Hoover on
yeah.
and it starts sucking on him. It's like, ah!
Not now.
Oh, well, you're so dirty, Mr. Robot.
Beep.
Bingo. I like that. So what do you got?
What do you got?
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
What are you buying?
I always found these series of codec calls quite interesting because they talk about the new type of nuclear weapon. And
Is
it's
it Metal Gear?
not the warhead, no.
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 So it's the, it's
So
it's
then-
the first one.
The Shago HUD is from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
In this, the nuclear warhead gets fired from the railgun, which
just,
is
yeah,
That's it.
it's fired like a
catapult,
ballistic
a big
gun.
catapult,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So there's no rocket engine stage which gets caught on radar, and it's like scientific. It's actually kind of science fiction and actually makes sense.
Yeah.
It just means that it's a stealth nuclear weapon that can be obviously because it's a walking battle tank. It can move wherever it wants and go to any place on the planet and then fire a nuke.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's pretty cool.
thereby, I mean, you've probably already heard of it. The World War II missile that was guided by pigeons.
No, that sounds stupid.
So they train these pigeons to get food if they would tap at a target on a monitor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they would train them to tap at this target, and it was the guidance for the missile. So they shove pigeons in this missile and then they peck at the target like, oh, we're gonna get food, but no,
They didn't get
they
anything.
didn't get any. I don't know if they ever used it, but I know they certainly
They tried
they
it.
tried, and it worked because obviously that's a very cheap guidance system. It's just
Yeah.
to shove some pigeons into a missile.
It sounds like a very British thing to do.
Oh, it's like, well, we can't do it normally, so how else are we going to fix this problem?
chaps, we have a shortage of materials. What do we have? Well, I have a bag of pigeons.
We have copious amounts of pigeons.
Yes, pigeons, I see.
I suppose we could train them to tap for food. Let's give it a go. What else are we going to do, eh? There's only a war going on.
Yeah. President Baker. What?
Like that's when Campbell pipes up about the fucking data.
Oh my god.
You know, it's a damn shame they've got all those. They've got all those detonation codes.
They got
haven't
all
they?
of the codes, all the ones they need.
All the 2 codes that they need. He just goes into one file, one of his personal files, and it's just like pictures of him naked.
He does strike me as the type.
He's sent to like some woman that he's trying to get. This fat bacon that's like teasing his nipples.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, why have I found that so funny?
That's it.
that's grim.
Perfect. It's a shame Snake has those terrible shakes.
Yeah, I'm like lying on the floor, but fucking hell, you can't aim for shit.
Oh.
That was just me moving. Oh my god. Where is he? Jesus.
What are you aiming for,
The geezer.
The geyser.
guys?
Just crawl down a little bit.
These guys.
Look at these geysers behind me. They're going to explode any minute.
Yeah, I think there he is.
As soon as you put it away. Oh.
Right in the fucking throat.
Don't like it missed, but it.
It's
A silent kill.
not a fucking quick kill. He's just gonna bleed out.
It's going to drip down through the grid.
Oh, who's calling me now? Otacon again.
Snack. No.
Ooh.
He's being blackmailed by this woman he sent these photos to. Oh no.
That's where he sent all the money. That's why they're in such shit, and he's desperate for Metal Gear to be taken on.
Yeah. You don't want people to find out about this, do you, Baker?
Stop fucking around looking at other files and then.
Another cutscene.
Cutscene. Just stood in the doorway.
Stealth.
Duh.
Uh,
Well, it's better than fucking the remake where he does a flip over the doorway.
Oh yeah, they definitely don't hear or see him.
Like, they could have done it like anything else to change it up. Like he maybe like there's like a slat on the door that he opens up,
Yeah.
and then he can hear the conversation or something.
I guess kind of the point is that they know he's there.
Well, they could still show that by having the camera above him,
Oh,
like
yeah,
looking at
yeah.
him, which is what they do in this as well.
Yeah.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be
I watched a fucking clip of like Viva Vendetta when I can't remember what he's called, but he's basically like the president, played by John Hurt.
Oh yeah, I don't remember his name.
But he's talking to like his little council of 5 people that do everything. And it's just after the Old Bailey was blown up, and obviously he's trying to rationalize. You know, 'cause it's all about they control all the information, don't they? So people don't worry about things, and it's all to be expected. But obviously, the Old Bailey was blown up by a terrorist, so they were like, "Okay, what's the spin on this?" Immediately, and it's like, "Oh, it was a planned demolition, a planned emergency demolition."
Yeah, definitely viable, isn't it?
Like, yes, and then he immediately just went, "Yes, that's great." And the new Bailey will be a testament to the stability of the Britain. The old one was a part of our decadent past. It's like, okay.
I like that movie.
It's a fucking great movie.
I like Hugo Weaving.
I love
Is it
Hugo
Natalie
Weaving.
Portman as well, is it?
Hugo Weaving, Natalie
like
Portman,
how
Stephen
the-
Fry.
Yeah, that's right.
You always talk about the film, and I'm like, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I finally got you to watch it, and you loved it.
Yeah, because there was nowhere for us to watch it, so eventually you're like, I'll just buy it. I've got it on Blu-ray now.
I need that to become our every 5th of November. We need to watch it. Remember the 5th of November.
Fire, treason, and plot.
As I say, what about like October? Like we watch like loads of like Halloween films.
It is, it's really weird that we celebrate the gum. Like, we celebrate it, but it's also like a warning, but it's not. It's weird.
Oh, you mean that we burn the man who tried to blow up Parliament?
Yeah, but he was kind of in the right.
Well, not by trying to blow it up, but it's weird
Yeah,
that we still burn an effigy to opposing the government, yes.
Yeah, it's basically, he opposed the government because at the time, he was Catholic, and Catholics were being heavily persecuted.
Yes and no. It was kind of like a tickle here, tickle there, you know.
No, there wasn't a
tickle.
tickle here, tickle
Be a
there.
Protestant is kind of cool, you know.
It was fucking Catholics being fucking just, they couldn't do anything.
Well, yes and no.
So, he wanted to get rid of the government. So him and his mates plotted against them. And we're going to blow them up and then just take it over.
It is true, the name that he gave to some guards that caught him once was John Smith, and they believed him. I remember that from history.
I don't remember that. That's
yeah,
fun.
they were like, all right.
Oh, seems reasonable, John
It
Smith.
seems perfectly reasonable, John Smith. Yeah, looking forward to Halloween. Every year we have a list of movies we watch that we haven't seen. Vincent Price movies I've not seen, and we watch them.
I'm guessing Stacey will be wanting to watch A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yay! Halloween Town as well. Because you haven't seen it.
You showed me some pictures of it, and
Yeah,
it
but
looks
that was
super
just-
old. And
Yeah, it is old. It was like in the 80s.
yes, my point is, I have no nostalgia for it, so I will never watch that.
That's not
It's
true.
the same with Labyrinth, I
I-
suppose. You
I
never
watched
watched
these
that.
old-
That is true. That's what I would never watch.
These old Vincent Price movies are still really good. Ones I haven't seen.
Have you ever watched
I just
Town?
remember you trying to
Oh,
get me to
somebody's
watch
not
one of
watched
them,
it.
and it was the
No.
worst one.
That one is bad. That's a
Like, I
bad
love
movie.
watching
The
old
Last Man on
movies.
Earth.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
really
I like
slow paced. Really slow paced. It's one of the weaker movies. But last year we
What was
watched.
the character's name? Because isn't there like the part where they're just
Oh,
like clawing at the door?
He's like, Jonathan, let me in. He's like, no.
no, I won't.
But
Which one's it?
The Last Man on Earth wasn't it?
Oh god, yeah, that was terrible.
But we watched The Tingler last year,
Oh, yeah.
and that was really good.
I am the
That's brilliant.
Tingler.
It was actually really good until they got to the Tingler prosthetic. That was obviously very old, but the story was good. It was engaging. There's some more Edgar Allan Poe adaptations I haven't watched yet with Vincent Price. I'm keen to watch them this year. Christopher Lee movies. He did so many that were crap. I'm going to avoid them. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he's in loads. Don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic actor, but he did so many bad movies.
Yeah, well, he just did all the movies.
One of the worst ones we watched last year was, what was it called, Nick? It was this thing. It was like Slimer from the Ghostbusters, and when you die, this thing,
It was called the.
basically this little ghost escapes from you and you die. So what they did was they made this machine that captures this weird Slimer
The
ghost.
Sphinx?
Oh yeah, like the. Oh, it's like the Astro
The
Sphinx or something.
A Sphinx.
The Sphinx, and they just catch it, and they keep this screaming prosthetic ghost in a cage, and it was crap,
We're just finding out about the key that we've got is actually all 3 keys, and it's made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Changes material depending on the temperatures.
But yeah, it was just the worst. It wasn't the worst. One of the worst ones as well was a Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing movie, which you'd think, wow, star-studded. But they were on this train
Oh, the
guarding a
one on the
mummy,
train, yeah.
and the mummy was like killing people. But it was just so predictable. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, what was that called?
I don't. Like, it was like the
A mummy on a train.
it was like the nightmare train or something.
Yeah.
Sounded better than it was.
There's that other one as well where they're on a train and he was a fortune teller.
Oh, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Lee's a fortune teller and he tells them all their fortunes. I won't spoil what happens actually, but it's a good
I
movie.
don't care. I'm never going to watch it.
But all our viewers, yeah.
Our one
That's
viewer,
you,
that's probably me.
And the bot's probably not on.
We're all watching.
I don't know, is it
Is it
on?
on? Oh, it is on, okay.
Let's check.
It hasn't said anything at all.
Oh, there's a space in it there. Great fucking thing. Squid Squad. And then I have to delete the space. Yeah.
Anyway, he tells their fortunes and their stories about them dying, each one of them, and at the end it turns out they're on the train today.
Hey, look, there we are. Don't know why that noise gets. They make that noise. Wah!
Damn it, Ocelot, you shot the key and now it's useless.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
It's
boss.
like a massive hole in it. Now we can never activate Metal Gear. We're fucked.
Sorry, boss, it's just the kind of... It's what I do.
I'll enjoy watching you cry. You shot my handy.
It's okay, Snake.
Snack.
And there we go. Time to get out the stun grenades.
Oh, you got shot, you're terrible at this game.
Du, 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 du.
Brum, brum. Brum, brum, brum.
Come on, get me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh, it's really white. There we go.
It's amazing what they achieved on the PlayStation 1, though, isn't it? You know, look at this. Yeah, they lose you up here. Because this has the equivalent power of, like, I don't know, like an 086 or something. And to play it on PC, you need at least a Pentium 2.
Come on, Snake. Please, there we go. I just wanted to crawl forward and I was spinning around.
What is the processor in the PlayStation 1? Like 14 megahertz or
I
something?
have no idea.
You get calculators that are faster than that now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, money.
I don't know the specs on consoles.
I do.
I know you do. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking nerd.
I know, I love the specs, but also I'm so stupid because I can't fix them or know anything like about fixing them. I read about it and I watch loads of videos about it, but in practice I can't do it. It's funny. It's like fixing cars. I watch videos about that, but I'm terrible at it.
Yeah. There's someone from work who like she's got like she calls it a classic mini. And she loves this classic mini that she's got. But to me and Sam, it ain't no classic mini. It's like a 2000s mini. But she's like in her early 20s. So to her, it's a classic mini.
Oh,
They
not
make-
like, I thought you meant like one of the old ones.
Well, that's exactly my point. To us, the one from like, you know, the 60s or 70s or whatever, that's a classic mini.
Yeah.
But this one from the like early 2000s, that's a classic mini.
Wow. Is the rat gonna eat it?
I was just... Was this the one? Oh, that's a bomb.
That's what you want.
Can you... Snake, climb. Thank you. Please don't tell me the fucking rat's already eaten it.
Thank you.
Oh, the bomb,
Wow.
of course. I forgot about
Did
the bomb. I picked up the bomb and then I completely forgot about the bomb.
Did that just happen?
Yeah.
You just picked it up and you let yourself die?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
I didn't
dude.
let myself die.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
I got blown up.
You're gonna blow up on Twitch right now. I'm gonna get you all my followers going. Hang on.
All your followers, you mean all our followers?
No, my own channel.
How many followers do you have on your
Oh,
channel?
fine. I won't bother. Jesus.
I'm not saying no, Bob. I'm saying how many do you have? I want to get famous.
Maybe none. I want to get famous. Wow. hell. Showing your real colours now.
There's the power
Because then I
card.
see your true colours. That's why I love you.
There's like, I don't know how. I don't exactly know how it works, but there's like, it will appear in here, but it can also get eaten by a rat,
Yep.
and I'm not sure exactly how it functions.
I just thought you had to wait and then it
Oh,
gets eaten.
the rat shows up on the mine detector. If that helps.
Look, the bomb's not there anymore.
I like how it's poison water as well here.
It's the sewage. That's all right.
Just eat that ration.
Eat that ration. Eat that ration.
Don't shoot me. No, I said
It
don't
did
shoot me.
anyway. You asked and it did it anyway. I'm pretty sure it shows up on the mine detector. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Oh, there it is.
So-
You were just there, but it's fine.
No, shush. Fuck you.
Oh no! I went. Oh, you threw it the way you need to run. Oh, it was somewhere here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw something else.
Hey.
Hey!
Pal key.
Come on, Snake. Don't knock on it.
Knock on it.
Christ's sake.
Reminds me of that bloody Oak Furniture Land advert. We're gonna knock. Knock on wood.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? The
I don't think I've
Oak
ever seen that in my
Furniture
life.
Land.
Oh no, okay, you just did it out of key. I think I remember now.
You're out of
What?
key.
Yeah, I'm not saying I can do it any better.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be like backtracking a bit for this now.
A hell of a lot.
Well,
No,
no-
it's not a great deal. It's like the furnace bit, the cold bit isn't that far away. It's just the fact that after the cold bit, you come back here to put the card key in, then you have to go to the furnace area, which is up the elevators.
So you're fighting Rex,
Yeah,
which means I get to do the wonderful fist fight.
you just do the at the end of the game. You'll do the fist fight and the
The
car
wonderful
chase.
fist fight is probably one of the hardest parts.
Yeah, then you do the car chase.
He starts headbutting it. Oh.
I
Hello, Snake. It's been 2 minutes. Shoot him in the nod. Shoot.
got him in the neck again.
And it was
Don't
again. It was off, but you got him again.
Don't
I
even worry about it.
I don't. No.
Don't even worry about it, Cronenberg Sam.
Oh, they've left this place unguarded. Cool. Oh, it's not suspicious at all. Oh. Throw that chuff grenade.
Doobity doo.
That's what Snake does when he sneaks into places.
A doobity doo. A doobity dee diddle. A doobity doo. It's fucking
What's
sing.
that? Is that the chatter watter choo choo or
I
something?
don't fucking know.
Bing Crosby? Or is it Glenn Miller?
It's Glenn Miller.
Pardon me, boy. The Changananga. Oh,
Gonna slap you with my hoo hoo.
don't come near me. I'm a convicted felon. At
At
least he warned him.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right?
Oh. Oh, you can.
Oh.
Oh, you're fucking up. It's alright, you've got the gas mask.
I still don't want to be in there.
Some law we haven't discussed yet. Oh, I'm way over here. I should probably lean in. Hey, buddy.
Hey there, bud.
Some law we haven't discussed yet is we used to say that there was also gas snake
Yeah.
somewhere, you know, because there's solid, liquid, and it should have been gas. Oh. It should have been gas snake, but it was Solidus because I guess they realised gas snake sounds
Yeah,
stupid.
Well, you know what? I didn't know. Well, they actually mentioned Solidus at the end of this game.
That's right, yeah.
I didn't know.
He's the president.
Yeah, but they actually say they didn't know that you were the third one, Solidus.
Yeah.
But I just don't remember them mentioning Solidus at all.
Solidus is a pretty cool character, to be honest. It always confused me that when Big Boss came back, they didn't get the Solidus voice actor to be Big Boss.
No, they got somebody else who also sounds really cool, so I don't mind.
David Hayter.
To do big... Oh, yeah. I meant in Metal Gear Solid 4. When there's Big Boss. The voice actors are different. Voice actor altogether.
In Metal Gear Solid 4, Big Boss is in it.
Yes.
His corpse is in it.
Are you actually having a stroke? Have you forgotten that Big Boss is at the end of the game?
Oh yeah. No, I think it's the same guy.
No, it's a different.
I think it's the same.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
Right, Google.
Google.
You're right. I was like, he's not in the game, and then it's the end of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. Now you're doing the thing you were complaining at me for.
I know, but it's funny when I do it. Anyway.
It's just nobody's watching, so it's fine. We can do whatever we like. Oh, that's depressing. They got two dates of death for Solidus, because one is his brain death and then his clinical death because they kept him in a sack. Oh, that's horrible.
More about that later.
Oh, yeah, essentially, yeah. Now you just have to wait here till it goes cold. Or you can
No,
go to
the
heat
question
one
is, do you
first.
have it equipped?
I don't know, actually.
Or... I'm pretty sure you have to crawl on the ground because the ground's cold.
The raven on my head.
First for your cum.
blood.
God damn it.
First for your
I don't think...
seed.
Oh, whatever. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So yeah, we just gotta wait for the Palki to change.
Does it change colour?
Mm-hmm. Changes shape.
Does it?
Yeah, shape, memory, alloy. Ooh.
Yeah, but does it the icon change?
Yeah.
Ah.
To answer your question, yes.
What? I didn't have a question.
What?
It's the same actor.
That was your question, not my question.
No, you were like, is it? I don't know.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I said no, it
God.
wasn't.
Either way, yes, it is.
Maybe equip it.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, because that might stop it from changing. Who knows? Also, I normally go to the heat one first and then come back here because it just feels shorter.
No, I do this first.
Wow.
I do it in order, yo.
Calm down, Nicola.
To be fair, I've also never done it out of order.
Have you not?
No, I don't want
it.
to.
What?
Out of order, and I don't want to start doing it now. I mean, doing it out of order, that's what I mean.
I normally go get the... I'll wait till I'm next to the mic. Because all the people watching. I normally wait till I go to the heat one first. Get it out of the way. Because it's the furthest away, but Alex is like, no.
No, it got me done.
Where would you like to fight Snake? In the really cold room, please.
Get my nipples nice and hard, and then I can ask him to go out for coffee where I can warm up.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
I'm going by.
Why did I recruit these people? A psycho mantis, a decoy octopus who's...
A literal psycho mantis. He infiltrates a woman's mind, and then just makes her want to fuck him. It's a bit weird.
A decoy octopus who, by the way, is now dead. He killed himself.
A sniper wolf who's fucking high all the time.
She had no legs left and then said she was long shot. I don't understand.
A revolver ocelot whose only thing is shooting guns.
And he has one hand. I'm going to file for a new team.
Oh, if only I could do that. Now that I've betrayed my country.
I'm standing right here. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, yes, please shoot me.
Yeah. That's okay, you're like a triple agent or something. I don't know what you mean, Mr. Liquid.
You're not going to hold it against me.
I got a quadruple agent.
For Mother Russia, I think.
Yeah.
For one of them.
For whoever is paying the most.
I think in the end, he just... No, wait, you do find out what he's doing in the end, actually. Not spoiling that. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody in Streamland.
Disgusting!
I'm drinking a delicious Cobra beer sponsor, 50% off.
It's not sponsored at all. We don't get anything. Stacey, you're very quiet.
The Stangle.
Stacey, tell us what you've been, what drawings have you been working on, Stacey? Tell us about that.
Drawings.
Yeah, you've been drawing here and there. You go for hashtag Stacey Facebook.
It's fucking terrible plug.
What have you been drawing?
Hashtag Stacey Facebook. Yeah.
It's not good. Not very good.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's good. I asked you what you're drawing. I didn't ask how good it was. Christ.
Just whatever inspires me.
So it's a picture of me.
No.
No.
It's the most uninspiring thing.
Really? Don't be sick because you're repulsed by it. It's going to be a long stream.
Gotta warm the key. Just put it up against my grundle.
I was just thinking that. Why can't he put it up his anus?
It's not hot enough.
I could really
No.
do with more chef
He
grenades.
could eat a curry or something, couldn't he?
Yeah, but when you have a spicy poo after a curry, it's not hot. It's because you have taste buds in your anus.
Spicy
And
curry.
it's spicy.
Spicy ass curry.
I think he should put it up as chuff, and then Liquid will be even more depressed. You're sure he's the superior clone? Oh, yes. His asshole is at 70 degrees.
Come on, please. Fucking game.
And you gave the clones a cone of vision. That's right, yes.
Yeah, say a 35-degree angle cone.
Why? I don't really know.
Is that how we see things?
It is.
Yeah, we see it like that. That's what we see. Tiny little cone.
Like
No,
Force
less,
blinkers.
much less.
Much
force
less.
blinkers.
If you look at look at them on the actual the radar when we have access to it, their cone is tiny. It's like
Oh, now it makes sense, though, because they use Big Boss's DNA, and he's only got one eye.
okay.
That's why they can't see much.
So one eye just rots in the socket.
What?
One of their eyes rots in the socket.
Oh, I see. They get cloned, and then it's just a decaying eye. In
See,
their
the
head.
genome soldiers aren't even clones. They just have their genes rewritten a little bit.
Using Big Boss's DNA, right?
Yeah. And also, somehow their DNA means that the eye that he lost in a combat scenario.
Yes, that is correct. You have observed the situation correctly. Like when someone with one eye has a child, they too have one eye, which is a widely believed fact.
A widely believed fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Why are you going into the poop water?
Because I want to
again?
see if there's. I just want some more items, but there's no fucking items here now.
Get out of the poop water.
Now.
Because like
I want to be in this.
Do you reckon there's someone out there who lost their sense of smell and
I've got like next to no chaff or stun grenades.
and they work in the sewer, and they're like they get paid loads of money and they can't smell the poop?
Probably.
Can you imagine that?
No,
There was a.
I can't imagine that.
Didn't. Oh.
Oh, while you remember your story, Nikki, I have another story. We watch a YouTuber. Alex knows about him. He's called Techmoan. He reviews old audio media usually, but he also reviews lots of kitchen gadgets, and they get millions of views.
Oh yeah.
But every review's like, "Well, I don't know what it tastes like because I've got no sense of taste." And you're like, "What? Why is everybody watching this?"
I made a boo boo. Oh!
Nikki also has a crush on him. There you go. Embarrassment
with
for
a
Nikki.
beard.
Only with a beard, but he's like a 50 or 60-year-old man. He just talks about cassette players. Which I suppose makes sense because you married me.
Yeah, be happy that I fancy people that are like you.
50-year-old man. You're welcome.
It's true. A lot of people, like, you know, Techmoan's like, well, today I'm reviewing a 70s piece of media that nobody ever used. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Whereas really, it's probably incredibly boring. But
Alright, I'm here to talk the difference between the UK and America again. Welcome back.
there is no difference.
We are the same
America's
people.
just the largest colony.
Welcome
guess.
back.
Soon it'll be reclaimed.
No, it won't.
It will never be reclaimed.
I mean,
Oh, C4. I don't need C4. Is there anything down the little monkey hole? No.
We're just the rebel kid.
America's done... Oh, Alex has given me the chat.
You're just the one with the guns.
I think America's done well enough on its own, to be honest. We should just leave it well alone.
I like America.
It's alright.
It's right.
Could be better.
I remember there was a...
Which is true.
There's a famous meme king who he doesn't make memes, he's just so ridiculous that everybody laughs at him. Alex Jones.
Never
And he
heard
was
of him.
interviewing Piers Morgan. and warning him off the UK reclaiming America. Like that was something he had to do. Like that would be A, even possible,
What?
and B, that we had an interest in it. I can't speak for the government, but I'm almost certain that's very, very low on their priority
Yeah,
list.
just imagine, like, okay, it's time to reclaim USA,
And
and
then
then they nuke the shit out of us.
Or also, we send our one shared aircraft carrier with the French
Yeah.
against whatever, however
And
many
our
there are.
few submarines.
Yeah, we own the sea. No,
And
wait.
and a few battleship. Well, not even battleships anymore because battleships are obsolete. So we have like our fleet is exclusively like high tech corvettes and stuff.
Not sure how long that fight would last. It wouldn't be a very long fight. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you know, fucking the US, whose military spending is like greater than the next 10 combined, most of which are allies, if I recall correctly.
All I can say is, like with America, where we were like, you know what, it's too far away, and they really want independence. I think if they came here and claimed the UK, they would be like, you know what, it's too far away. Let's just leave it alone.
That being said, we have some ridiculous like little overseas territories just here and there in the middle of the ocean. There's like a tiny island that we're like, this is us.
We've still got Gibraltar.
That's not even technically.
Uh,
That was won in a war, and it like
Not giving it up.
it was like I'm just trying to remember exactly what it was. I think we won it in a war, and then I think they went to war over Gibraltar again, like 50 or 100 years later, which we then won, and then we've just kept it.
Yep.
uh,
I've been, and it's just like, it's exactly the same as England, but just a little bit hotter.
probably a wee bit shorter than the American Revolution. I don't know how long that lasted. I still want Greenland. Didn't Trump try to buy Greenland or Iceland?
Oh, yeah.
I hope he tried to buy Greenland because there's fuck all there. It's ice. They call Greenland, but it's like covered in ice and snow, and then they
Yeah.
call Iceland, but it's like volcanic,
Yep.
with hardly any snow there.
Yep. 100%.
American Revolution was 7 years. I think it would be a lot shorter than that. I think Boris would be like, yeah, well, I, for one, praise our American overlord.
Before they've even declared war.
Supreme Leader Biden, I'm happy to be his second or even third in command. I'll do
Have you
everything.
seen that clip
I'll
where
take my hair off.
he's in Parliament and he obviously just got asked a question and he's answering the question but also saying "my right honourable gentleman" and it just becomes one word of him like because it's fucking Boris rambling.
I love that his way of speaking is really bizarre.
I'm willing to go all the way. I'll even swallow the gravy. UK has 14 British overseas territory. Yeah, well, you know what? I think they're happy to be part of the Commonwealth because of the economy, blah, 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 blah.
I think I went onto Google Maps the other day and I was just like scanning around the ocean for tiny little islands and when I found one it was like British overseas territory. I was like, oh yeah, it's another one.
But I've said it before on stream, I'll say it again, the Isle of Man's beautiful. It's actually not... I don't think it's a British territory, they're just part of the UK.
Yeah, they're part of the UK.
They have their own government. I think you might have tried to post a link, but they're filtered, I'm afraid. You can whisper it to me if you want.
Oh, you know, he's swearing, saying ass.
You all have a bunch of Caribbean islands. Did we... I'm pretty sure we had a bunch of islands somewhere, and then
We
we
have
just,
loads of like.
and then we just gave it
exotic
to the
islands.
Japanese.
We have Hawaii at one point.
Was that America?
No, America has Hawaii. It's one of their states.
I think America might have just given a bunch of islands to the Japanese when they shouldn't have.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? We just need the United Earth Federation.
We do.
We need the Federation of Planets.
Well, United Earth first, and then the United Federation of Planets.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Isn't Elon Musk's thing something to do with Federation?
Now, if you look at Elon Musk's astronauts, they all have large United States flags on them. On their suits.
No, but
You
what
have
was
6
the-
Caribbean territories. Nice. I'm going to go there.
Would be nice.
What was the thing that looked like a Star Trek logo? The Star Trek logo, though.
I have no idea.
The Star Trek logo. Bermuda,
Yeah.
Caymans, and the Virgin Islands.
Oh, the
Okay.
Virgin Islands, yeah. And the Falklands as well.
I could live in the Virgin Isles.
Wasn't...
Stacey just looked at me real funny.
Where's the English place in America that's sort of English still, but it isn't?
Yep.
I knew someone that lived there. No, some.
The Falklands is
Where
not
are the Falklands?
fucking near Argentina.
Really?
Yeah. So Argentina keep on trying to take it back.
Yeah, they just put ships there occasionally. There's like 5 penguins on
Like,
the island.
oh, go away.
Yeah, there's
Get
5
out of here.
5 penguins and about 20 people.
My dad went there. He said it was, you know, he doesn't want to go back.
Wow.
Okay, don't try to get the
I've
ration.
never seen that animation.
Although, the Palki should be hot.
it should be nice and warm now.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it Bermuda I'm thinking of?
What?
Oh god, I don't know.
Bermuda's where all those ships and stuff go.
That's the
missing.
Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. Of course we own that.
Oh, Bermuda and the Bermuda Triangle are probably different things.
You can't live in the Bermuda Triangle.
I mean, you can try.
People
It's
do.
that part of the ocean's full
Ow.
of gas, isn't it? That's why the ships go missing there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's full of underwater gas pockets.
Huh?
It's very
Why
dangerous.
Do they go missing then?
They sink.
Oh.
Because of the smelly gas.
Yeah, it's too smelly, and then they go no, and they capsize somehow.
What about planes?
Yeah, they go no, and then
Well, I mean, back when the Bermuda Triangle was actually a spooky thing, planes weren't very good at, flying.
you know, the first flight of a plane and then us landing on the moon was like 60 years apart.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
And now Elon Musk is literally having it off with androids on Mars.
Not yet. He's trying to get there.
I thought.
Okay,
the
I have a
Mars
lot more
program
Stinger
was
missiles.
Supposed to, is it 20?
There's several projects going on, which I think
one-way trip
2024.
Yeah, that's been going. That's been in the.
I don't
making
care
for
what
a
you
long
say.
time.
The one-way trip to Mars, they wrangled a load of people, and they were like,
I just fucking killed him.
"These
though.
people are ready to go to Mars alone." So in some way, they're all going to be insane, aren't they?
Yeah.
I fucking.
One of them is going to kill them all, and then claim to be the king or queen of Mars.
I just remembered the
Oh God.
when it was like a couple of candidates went on like the This Morning show or something for like a one-way trip to Mars, and like the woman was fairly attractive and the guy would look like a fucking massive nerd, and they were like, "Oh, it's a one-way trip. What do you think about possibly getting together with your fellow astronauts and having kids?" And they just like looked at each other, and he was like, and she was like horrified.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen though.
You realise the first person born on Mars would be a Martian.
Yep. Well done.
It's fucking crazy, right? Imagine.
That's gonna be very loud on the
Wake up,
capture.
everybody.
Okay, I'm just trying to get some fucking items, but there's no chef grenades.
Yeah, I mean, mentally, you will have some sort of breakdown eventually.
Depends on how many people you send up there.
Well, there'll only be one left once they murder everybody else.
No, man, but like I said, it depends on how many people you send up. If you send up like 20 or 30 people, that's not too bad, really. There's places in the world where there's only 20 or 30 people in a, like...
Yeah, but for me,
an
I'd be
island.
like, oh, it's time to go to bed. I want to watch some YouTube.
No internet.
Oh well. I guess I'll play some video games. Oh no, my PlayStation's broken. Oh,
My place is back on Earth.
I guess it's with me, but it's broken. I guess I'll send off for
Why is it
repairs.
broken?
Because if it breaks, how are you going to get a repair on it?
I see a couple of things in the chat. What's been said?
He said, Alex, you suck.
Sweet.
All I know is there are no oatcakes on Mars. Not yet. No, you're right.
Oh, but the Russell people will be there, so that's halfway. So,
My dad's been making his own oatcakes recently
are they any good?
as a healthy snack.
Ow.
There's a,
Hey, chef grenades.
there's a
I
bloke
did
at
it.
work who makes them with instant oats.
I suppose that would work.
Oh, winter's coming. That means I can get my porridge on the go.
One thing I learned from eating porridge on my diet is that it's not healthy.
Yep.
No, no, it's not healthy.
Just a big bowl of carbohydrates.
It's just
I want
fucking-
to eat the first Mars bar on Mars. Well, they used to be called marathon bars.
They did.
So, get one of those.
Oh god, I just had a flashback for when like Mars bars were like 30p,
Yep.
and then they went up to like 32p, and I was, that's all right, I suppose. It's only 2 pence. And then they went up to 36. I'm like, whoa, and now they're like fucking 60p,
Yeah.
doubled in price. It's
I paid
insane.
£1 for a bag of crisps the other day.
Fun fact: the American and British versions of Mars bars are different. How so? Ours are gooey chocolate delights, unspoiled by the taint of nuts. Ugh.
I've heard many Americans
American
say that
chocolate
British
tastes
chocolate's
like
the best.
Sick because it has a folic acid in it.
To us, it tastes like sick.
Yeah, their rules on like what you're supposed to what you can and can't put in foods is like really lax.
It's
So there's loads of
because-
shit that's just in food.
Nougat and almond. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I always was like caramel,
It is nougat.
chocolate caramel and nougat, or whatever the English version of it is. It's like,
Nougat.
is it nougat? I swear it's
Yeah,
called something else.
nougat. I think it might be like it's almost like a.
It's creamy.
Cause nougat to me is
like
like
a very,
that
very
pink and
thick
white.
cream.
It's like that pink and white thing.
Yeah.
And then, but I think it is nougat.
What do you say, Stacey?
I think it's nougat.
Okay, there we go.
We have a chocolate bar called a Fudge over here, and one time when me and Alex were probably young teenagers, we had not a lot of money between us. We had like a $5 or something.
Yeah, so
So we went and bought
the
a lot of fudges.
yeah, these fudges were 15 pence. Well, yeah, these were 15 pence back in the day when we got them, and we were just like we had like £3 or something, so we just bought like 20 fudges
And we ate
each.
them all.
We were like- oh, and chomps, which is like
Yeah.
Oh,
a
chomps for 10p.
a very small amount of chocolate
Yeah.
with like just caramel in the center of it, and they were like 10p.
Snickers almond has caramel too.
Caramel.
Euro,
What's a caramel?
Caramel. Euro Mars
What's a
bars.
caramel?
It's caramel. Caramel.
What's a caramel?
Caramel.
It's caramel.
And aluminum. Euro Mars bars are available here on occasion. Very nice. We have Twinkies here. I've said maybe before.
They're imported though.
We have
that's the
two
problem.
versions.
Snickers have caramel
They're
in
not-
them anyway.
There are two versions. The expensive ones are American, and the cheap ones are made in Ireland.
What you talk? Oh, Twinkies. Yeah.
Because Twinkies have a factory in Ireland.
I want some cheap Irish Twinkies.
They're in B&M.
Yeah, you can buy them from B&M.
Ah, well, now I need to go to B&M and get some Irish Twinkies.
You're on a
No,
diet.
no, they
Do
have
not buy
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
I am not on a diet.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just exercising to very, very slowly lose weight. Rhodesia, what is now known as Zimbabwe.
I learned a lot from Metal Gear Solid.
I know.
Fun fact: I did a paper. I'm not sure what. No, it was like general studies or something lame like that. And there was a question about war, and I'd literally just been playing Metal Gear Solid 4. So I started writing about ID tagged weapons and soldiers that had gone like under psychotherapy, you know, to,
Nanomachines.
nanomachines, and I got the like an A star for writing about Metal Gear Solid 4. But now I skipped out on a lot of learning and studying because I played that game instead of studying, and that's the only thing it paid off for. So
Fucking... oh, it still pisses me off to this day is Metal Gear Solid 4 when I pre-ordered mine like several months before the game was released.
yeah,
You did yours like a couple of weeks before release. You got your game like 4 days early,
yeah,
and I got
early, yeah.
mine like a week late.
That's right. That's right.
I remember that. You came around our house
No,
and
that's
played it.
5.
That was 5, but he
four.
kept on. He would play it like as much as he could in the evening, and then he would call me and
Oh.
talk about what he was doing.
Because I couldn't stop myself. I was like, oh my god, I gotta tell someone.
And then he'd call me up and go, "Oh, can I talk about it?" And I'm like, "Fine." And then he's talking about, "Oh yeah, Metal Gear X is there," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah, but it was like impossible because I was so excited.
And I'm just sitting there going fucking miserable because I haven't got it yet, and I'm so excited I can't play it. And then I played it, and it was amazing. And then we talked about it.
I didn't tell you all of the stuff.
You can't. You could never tell me all
No,
this stuff.
It's like 14 hours long.
14 hours long per session. I play for the day that I would. Just staring at my watch, Sam.
Yeah.
You're right, friend. There you go. Turn it
I
off.
can do whatever I like.
No, you can't. It's illegal to do whatever you want.
Depends. I mean, if whatever you want is to follow the
Yeah.
Follow our YouTube channel.
I've had Maltesers.
Maltesers are nice,
bars.
lion bars are nice. Yep. Go on, Nikki.
Maltesers are
No,
delicious.
go on. I was agreeing
Fuck
with you.
you.
Go on.
I like to get a Malteser, put it like
Sock
nibble
it.
the no. Get your teeth and scrape
Oh,
the
yes,
chocolate off.
yeah,
Because if you get it in just enough, then the
The
chocolate
whole
just
thing
pops
comes
off.
Yeah. I always like. I'm sucker.
And then-
I
and then
always
you-
put
and then you just
chocolate
go-
in the fridge, and I love cold chocolate out of the
That's
fridge.
weird, you
I
freak.
know. I've had Maltesers iron bars, lion bars even.
Iron bars.
Iron bars.
Ah, my teeth.
Flakes are okay.
Flakes are good.
I really
Bunch
like
of
Galaxy
Cadbury bars.
chocolate. Galaxy
What is it?
chocolate's my
Remember the
fucking
name for it?
favourite.
Oh, flakes. Flakes are so nice. Yeah, put flakes and ice cream.
Well, we do, but it's
Yeah.
because we only have normally 99 flakes,
Yeah,
which are quite
99
plain,
flakes.
really.
But they're not 99p.
They
They used to be.
Oh,
They
well, it
used
was-
to be.
It's 99. That's a thing. That's British only. So there was a 99p cone, which had a flake in it back in the day. Which a cone is a kind of ice cream. So you get the ice cream cone. It's really delicious, nice ice cream from an ice
Yeah.
cream van,
Yeah,
and then
it's
they
not
would
a
have a
waffle
flake
one.
in it, and that was a 99
Yeah.
and
flake.
the cone is made out of the same stuff that you would put on the outside of your ice cream sandwich, so it's edible.
Yeah,
But yeah, lion bars
But-
are really good.
they're not that much anymore. They're more. Well, they're way more money.
I don't think I've ever had a lion bar.
It's
Yeah,
alright. It's
they're
like
just
it's
Rice
it's
Krispie.
yeah. It's like little biscuity bits.
Like a toffee crisp.
No.
Less so,
Um,
I love toffee crisp.
like tinier biscuity bits.
You know, my favorite chocolate bar is Boost.
yeah, they're all right.
I love Boost.
I was just talking about
I don't know
Fox
why.
Die.
If I don't know, I can't rank my favorite chocolate bars, but I do like.
I had a caramel.
Mars bar's my favourite.
I like a curly whirly.
Mars bar's my
Really?
favourite.
I like a curly,
Curly whirly irritates me because as you're trying to eat it, the chocolate falls off.
Yeah, and it always melts dead quickly as well.
Sangarine. I know what your favourite is.
Yeah.
Chomp.
No.
I love Reese's. Anything Reese's.
Anything English toffee is amazing. We bought some toffee like last week and it was really
No, we
good.
didn't.
actually.
It was fudge.
Oh, fudge. Sorry, fudge. Is,
I love
yeah,
fudge.
Fudge is really nice.
Fudge is delicious.
I don't really like toffee.
Score bars. I don't know what score bars
Score
are.
bars.
I
Which
love-
is essentially the same here in America.
I don't know what Heath and score bars are.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
I love Heath.
Just looking at Alex's massive bezels on his phone. Can't deal with it.
My bezels.
What the size of your bezels?
My bezels.
Yeah.
My bezels.
Yeah, on your phone. They're huge.
My bezels.
Yeah, look at them. They're
I was
huge.
going to keep saying bezels until you explain what a bezel is.
It's the
The
black
plastic part around your
part
screen.
on your screen.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, she's been raped. Gamble's fucking it.
That was fast.
He's an old man. He's very lonely.
Do you have whatchamacallit bars? What?
Is that an actual thing, or have you actually forgotten the name of the actual chocolate? Because I've never heard of it.
Is it like how we have crisps that are called Wotsits?
We do have crisps called Wotsits.
Our Wotsits are their Cheetos.
Cheetos
No,
are.
Cheetos are.
Like cheese puffs.
Yeah.
Aren't they different? Because Cheetos are corn and
Yeah,
Wotsits
Cheetos,
are something else.
They're the same thing, as far as
No,
I'm
they're
aware.
not.
Sure, man.
Cheetos.
They're like baked potato fluffed.
Who fucking cares?
I do like Cheetos.
Knick-knacks.
Knick knack paddy whack. No,
Knick-knacks
they're not more like
are
knickknacks.
fucking delicious.
Knick-knacks are
Spicy knickknacks. They're the fucking best.
No,
It's real,
barbecue
I'll Google
rib
it.
Ones,
They're just.
man.
I hate barbecue
You
flavored.
hate the barbecue rib ones.
I hate barbecue flavored stuff. Anything.
Barbecue
I hate it.
knickknacks are the best.
It's real. You're searching a
Fucking
whatchamacallit.
real.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
I think he's lying to us. He's trying to trick us.
You're
Well-
lying.
There's a that's come up a minge bar.
I want a minge bar.
Jesus.
there is a whatchamacallit.
Stacey,
What is
would
it?
you mind if I ate a minge bar?
A whatchamacallit is Hershey's, so yeah,
Oh,
we don't
no,
tend
I
to have
don't
too
think-
much Hershey's here.
We
We have
only
some.
have
Oh, Hershey's is American, that's why.
the chocolate bars from Hershey's. So like
Chocolate.
the
Chocolate!
I had a mint
Minge.
chocolate chip.
Yeah, I've got a
Hershey's
fucking mint
bar,
minge, I
and
have.
that was really nice. Like we don't have Hershey's Kisses over here, and Hershey's Kisses are so nice.
When we were in America, we had chocolate covered bacon, and that was nice.
Oh, I remember that.
It was funny because I went to the chocolate store thinking, oh, this will be really nice, and of course, like Nikki said, their chocolate tastes different. So I was like, no,
Yeah.
this is not.
Oh yeah, I was explaining the reason
Do you
why
have
the acid is put into
Thin
the
mint cookies.
Scout Girl cookie.
Thin mint cookies. We have
Thin
those
cookies.
like wafer mint, like crisp looking cookie
Yeah,
things.
they
Um,
look like Pringles, but
I can't
Oh,
remember.
those
Yeah, I
things.
can't
They
remember
have
what
like
they're
little tiny bit. They look like Pringles. If you don't know, I don't know if you know what a Pringle we would call a
I don't
crisp.
know
What
what
would they
the-
call? What do they call
called. Well,
crisps?
actually, Pringles are reformed potato snacks.
Yes, they're not even.
They're not even crisps.
That's funny. I do like the
I don't know what they do.
reformed potato snacks.
Delicious.
They are
I know
delicious.
they have Doritos in America, but I don't know whether they have Pringles.
The
in
shoehorn
America.
shape. That's right. Yeah, we have those. Yeah. But
Yeah, sort of.
Scout Girl cookies.
So,
are a
yeah,
big
the-
thing.
the-
yeah, we don't have. That
There's a
really.
chocolate that's the same shape as a Pringle crisp.
Yeah,
But it's just chocolate with tiny bits of biscuit in it, and it's
Yeah.
mint flavored.
that's so good.
so what are?
What actually my favorite chocolate I've just realized After Eights, which is very British
That's
because
what-
the logo's got like Big Ben on it.
Everybody used to buy Alex
It's just
After
a
Eights because
clog.
that's all they knew he liked.
Yeah, they're like,
It's
oh,
just a clog.
I'd literally just come to my birthday, and like one of my like good friends at the time just came round for my birthday and gave me a packet of After Eight chocolates
That's so
as a present, and I was like, wow, that cost you a whole
They're
£2.
Expensive.
Yeah, but it's like they could have spent a little bit more money on my birthday.
Wow, Alex, calm
They
down.
just got me After Eight chocolates.
I was gonna say something about.
A lot after eights. We
Was
had.
it about After
We had.
Eights?
Was it cherry or raspberry after eights the other day, or strawberry? Was it strawberry?
Might have been
after
strawberry.
eights?
Strawberry is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't
Cherry
tend to eat a whole lot of
flavoured
chocolate.
Jaffa cakes as
Okay,
well.
he's just fucked off.
I
it's
watched
fine.
a video of
Come
a
on,
girl in
Snake,
America
Snake,
eating a
Snake.
Jaffa cake, and she was like, "Oh my god, this is so good."
See, with the Jaffa cake, you can eat the chocolate and and
fucking-
you can
I
peel
love
the
the Jaffa
sponge
cake.
off and then just have the little.
It made me
little
laugh.
orange peel.
Boba, who's now part of the Yogscast,
You haven't mentioned her actually.
I have a couple of times,
Oh, have
but
you? Oh, right.
she's like, obviously she's a massive fan of the Yogscast. She's been following them for years, but she lives in America, so she's never eaten a Jaffa cake before. And obviously, it's like a big joke of the Yogscast
Yeah.
as they love Jaffa
Well, they're
cakes.
the Jaffa factory.
Exactly. So she finally had one when she came to the UK, and she was like, she ate a little bit of it, and her fucking face, she like spat it out, and she just felt really bad because they're disgusting.
What?
She was like, oh, it's so gross. So obviously, like Simon's like tweeting her saying, "How could you?"
Oh my god, no way.
I'm like it's almost guaranteed that she actually feels bad mainly because she likes the Yogscast so much.
How can you hate Jaffa cakes?
I
so much?
deactivated it.
You don't like Jaffa cakes, do you?
Oh no, they're fucking rancid.
Oh, I love Jaffa
I
cakes.
don't like orange flavor in like chocolate and stuff like that.
Would you eat an orange?
No,
He doesn't like anything that's healthy. Huh?
What if an orange?
an orange ain't healthy.
If an orange
An
walked
orange
up to you?
is healthy.
It's full of sugars. It's really bad for you. It's like any fruit. You can have one and it's okay. It's someone at work, right? They would eat like 5 of them,
I used to eat like bowls of oranges.
and then they would also have bananas, and she'd complain about how she isn't losing weight, and I just went, oh, I'm gonna have to say something. I'm like, you do know it's not actually good for you to eat that many. It's like, what are you talking about? It's really healthy. It's like, yeah, it's healthy to eat one,
Yeah. Well, that's why they say.
but
one
it's
is the
full of
final
sugars.
bit.
She must have been going to the toilet a whole lot.
Yeah, probably. The
I
shit.
used to eat
So
so
much
many
shit.
oranges when I was younger, going around with my grandparents. They used to get like they used to have a bowl of fruit on the kitchen table, and I just eat all the fruit out of it.
When I used to leave my grandparents' house, they had this. I can't remember the brand. There's this old ass brand of licorice and old ass
Oh.
sweets.
That's a thing that I don't know if
And
we
they'd have this dish, and at the end they'd be offering me these licorice old ass sweets like a treat. And they're like, "You want one of these before you go?"
I'm like, no.
And I'd be thinking, "I don't, but I'll take one."
I hate
Out of-
licorice.
out of
I hate
politeness.
licorice.
I can't remember what they call, but they're just old ass sweets. and
Licorice
they-
all sorts.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, my dad like
Dolly
loves them.
mixtures.
It might have been Dolly mixtures. Yeah.
I was just
fucking
thinking of like
I hate Dolly mixtures.
another British thing. I don't think they have it anywhere else. Fucking Twiglets.
Oh, Twiglets.
Yeah.
Like I can eat like I think
Ugh,
I think
no.
Stacey
I don't
got
like
some for
Marmite.
Christmas, and like I because I like Marmite, but I could eat like about 3 in once, and then I have to like I can't eat anymore because then they start tasting. But because it's effectively like a burnt corn stack thing. That's all that it
I
is.
It's
don't
all
know,
sticks.
But it does taste.
It tastes
Weird.
like Marmite,
Well, hang
but
on a
if you
minute.
eat too much, it tastes burnt.
Hang on a minute, something's happening here.
Yeah. Oh, you're the only one who doesn't know.
Oh my god.
Where I can see ya.
Where I can see you.
Excuse me. Twiglets. Twiglets are like pretzels. I try them. I guarantee they won't taste like pretzels. I've had like something like a pretzel. Like you get the tiny
I
mini
love
ones.
Pretzels.
Yeah, actual pretzels are very bready and lovely.
Yeah.
But mini pretzels are more like just
I made
salty crisps.
homemade pretzels over lockdown. They were really nice.
British food that foreigners hate. That
I
British
don't
people stand
really
by.
think there's a whole lot of...
Marmite.
Most
Marmite.
people... Yeah,
That's the big one.
most people
Beans on toast.
that are foreign will always comment that British food is very bland. Because we don't... Although we do, in our regular cooking and eating home life, we'll spice a lot of things and eat foreign dishes, really. But English food is very... We don't use a lot of spices in traditional dishes, really. So that most people will comment it's bland. That's what they'll say.
A dish, like I said,
blow
beans
them
on
up.
toast, no one get, like... Most
Yeah, well,
people don't
Beans on
understand
toast isn't
beans on
really
toast.
an English meal that... I mean, I never have it.
Yeah.
It's just I think for like beans on toast, it became a staple food because it was just a cheap
Yeah.
food to make. Oh, I need to call Ardicon, don't I? That's what I need to do.
But truly, British food has its roots in German food and, you know, European food. So it's,
Yorkshire puddings.
I think a lot of people like a roast dinner. When they
Yeah.
try our gravy,
Yeah,
I think they're quite
Americans-
surprised.
Americans are amazed because we have basically like a Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday. Pretty much.
Well, without the creamed vegetables.
Yeah, no cream
Oh,
veg.
God.
ugh.
Which we've talked about before.
I
But
think so.
yeah, that was the one thing in America I couldn't deal with. You couldn't get vegetables unless they had cream on them.
Yeah, even the sweet corn was creamed.
Yeah. Which isn't healthy anyway.
Bizarre.
Yeah, it was either like they were like casserole. They were like it was either creamed veg or like casseroled veg with like breadcrumbs on top, like a crumble.
Yeah.
And
There
it
was some
it
way
was
in which they would
really weird.
render the vegetables unhealthy.
Yeah. Liquid! Did you like my sunglasses? Brother!
You'd point your weapon at your own brother. I've only tried to kill you several times.
Foreigners hate our peanut butter root beer. I have tried root beer.
I've tried root beer. That was disgusting.
I've heard, though, it is disgusting, but then you drink it so much you like it. You
Could
can
be like
verify
Marmite.
that if that's true. Chicken and waffles, like
It's fried chicken. And
battered
waffles.
waffles?
I mean, I've had peanut butter, and I like peanut butter.
Battered waffles, do you mean? American processed cheese, we do have that here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Corn
we have that
dogs,
exclusively.
I would eat a corn dog, they look pretty good.
I think they don't. I think I've tried one, and it wasn't very good.
It's just batter and
Yeah,
a
it's
hot
bland.
dog,
It's
isn't it?
at least for me when I vaguely remember trying it. It was like really bland batter and a regular hot dog, so it wasn't that interesting.
Root beer is amazing, yeah, probably because you had it the first time, it was disgusting, and then you loved it after.
Oh yeah, you put syrup. You put golden syrup on everything.
Chicken and waffles, fried chicken and waffles covered in syrup.
That's the one thing I
sounds
remember
gross.
from when I went to Disneyland, Florida, is the breakfasts. When we go down for breakfast, you could get like Mickey Mouse waffles for Mickey Mouse pancakes, and I saw this lad go up.
You make lots of assumptions, I do.
Go up to it was a buffet breakfast, and he had bacon and eggs and sausage and beans and tomatoes and then waffles, and then he went over to there was a big massive machine with a handle on it that gave out golden syrup, and he just poured syrup over all of his breakfast, and I was heaving watching him pour all this syrup over
English
his
breakfast looks amazing.
Yeah,
I
but
was
the-
like, oh my god.
The thing you have to understand about an English breakfast is it's a rare breakfast that we don't have every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood sausage or whatever, that would make me gag. Though. If you ate it, you probably wouldn't think that.
Yeah, black
I
pudding.
love black pudding.
If you-
Sam made a
I like how it's called
amazing-
black pudding. It's not a pudding.
If you get proper black pudding, it's really nice. It's very porky. It's a good flavour. Cheap black pudding's okay, but it's more like dried blood and some fat.
Yeah.
It's not that great. But we had one really good
It's
log.
like it can be really creamy.
Yeah, we had one really good log of black pudding, you called it, from Scotland, and it was something else. It was like a joint of meat. It was really good. I know the concept's bad.
I like white
Yeah.
pudding as well.
Like I would
what
say,
it
just don't even when you if you do ever get a chance to have it, just try not to think of what it's made of and just try it. Like, because I know some people are like, when you're having something weird that's a little bit weird from what you'd normally have, it's like immediately because they're just thinking about what it's
Yeah.
made from. Like, you've also got to remember you're eating the muscle fibers of animals when you're
Yeah.
eating meat.
Yeah, true. I love haggis as well. Haggis is really nice.
Yeah. I had haggis. I tried haggis for the first time when I was out for my old job's like Christmas meal, and I was already pissed. So I was like, I'll have a full, what's it called? There's like a full like steaks and everything, and then I added on top of like a few different extras like onion rings and haggis. And I was just like drunk and eating all this food.
I've had stuff in my blood before, didn't go down my gullet. Yeah. Well, in Sweden they use a lot of blood in cooking. We don't use that much blood, really.
Yeah, you don't want to waste it though.
I'm no problem with it. The only thing I've got a problem with is like heart's quite popular here, and it's the
Well, I just thought like
texture is
something
funny.
that most people probably don't have abroad and stuff like that, like pheasant and
rabbit.
rabbit maybe.
Yeah.
They might have rabbit abroad a bit more.
The other thing is tripe. My dad eats
Ugh.
tripe, which is the lining of a cow's stomach.
Yeah, it's fucking
It
grim.
looks pretty grim.
They have that. They have that a lot in Japan.
Tripe.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do.
I seen there's a
They do
lady
eat
that I
hornets.
follow on TikTok, and she eats a lot of tripe. And
You need to follow. I don't know if you do, but you need to follow Imamu Room. I think it's called.
Yeah, we
It's,
do.
just,
Yeah.
it's a Japanese lady who just cooks for her husband's bentos.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Husbandos.
Husbentos is what she calls the series, but it's like Imamu Room is her name, and it's just her cooking her husband's bentos.
Nice.
There's a lot of organs and other atypical parts of animals
A
in
new
soul
one.
food. Yeah, that's right.
A new one's come out actually, Stacey. We need to watch that one.
I watched it.
No,
This
I need to.
morning.
I've seen
Fine, I'll watch it on my own.
They'll throw like pig's trotters or noses into a stew.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh,
another
your
thing.
mum
So.
making, lamb's knuckles. Oh,
So, like,
Well, that's-
stews abroad, well, in a lot of places, are quite thick normally. It's like almost like a slightly thinner gravy, I guess, but it's like still quite thick when they make a stew. But there's also an English version of a stew called a lobby,
Yeah.
which is more
and
watery.
it's also different depending on where you go.
Yeah. So, like, I think in Liverpool, a lobby in Liverpool is like a weird
like-
brown
it's
colour
It's
or
like
something.
a chili.
yeah, and they call it scouse.
Yeah.
Slaves are given leftovers of animals. Yeah, yeah. Tongues, pigs, pig's feet, brains. Yeah. My dad, when I was about 3, for some reason, bought a pig's head, and then he put the pig's head on the work surface, and he was like, "Come here, son.
I'm going to learn you.
I'm going to show you how to cut up a pig's head." And I was like, "Okay, then."
Oh, I should probably put the body armour on.
I love tongue.
he
I
used
eat
to do
tongue
that.
a lot.
You do eat tongue. And then when he used to come home with rabbits that he'd caught, and he'd get me to pluck the pheasants that he'd caught. Weird stuff. It's not weird. It's just you don't see it now, do you? It doesn't happen.
I
It doesn't
wish
happen.
It did. I mean, I would definitely, if I could go out and hunt my own food and bring it home and gut it and skin it and.
I don't know what
cook it.
deal he had with the farmers, but he used to go around and obviously get some rabbits when we were really young. I think he just didn't have time afterwards because he used to work from he'd go to work at about 7 and come home at about 11 p.m.
So this is something I never knew until I actually watched Boba play it. You throw a chaff grenade when it's got the cockpit closed, so it's using the radome, and it loses track of you.
That's right.
And then you can fucking hide, and he has no fucking clue where you are, and he wanders about. But it gives you chance to go around and get items. And then you can do, once the cockpit's opened, you can...
Stun grenades.
You can use stun grenades, because it's liquid using his eyes, his peepers.
No. Sorry.
Problem is that he's just like staring at a wall.
Huh. I never realised how cool this hangar was.
What a great place to be.
Anyway, I need to call those guys about getting a new team.
Snake.
Pork rinds, you know we do. You know we do.
Oh yeah, what do we call them? Pork scratchings.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking delicious. Just fat and salt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fat and salt.
And skin, obviously.
It'll see you right. Fat and salt, you'll live long, is what
Fat,
we say
salt,
around
and
here.
skin.
Fat, salt, and skin,
And
don't
hair.
put it in the bin. Often there is hair.
Yes, sometimes it's a bit grim.
Now you get two types of scratchings. One where they like fry it and it goes all poofy and like crisps, and I don't like it. But then you get the proper skin and fat snacks, which are really good. But
So unhealthy.
They
Well,
can't.
it's the same thing as dripping.
yeah,
I think we had this conversation like last
Yeah.
stream.
we might have done.
Yeah, my grandparents used to make dripping sandwiches.
That's what my dad does. He specifically. This is the exact same conversation as last week, but he specifically gets the kind of like pork cuts that are just like tiny bit of meat, and then mostly fat, and then he just fucking cooks it, like rends it down in the oven long enough for all the fat to come off,
And then just dip your bread in it.
and then he just goes in every now and then and just dips his bread in.
We were talking about dieting around my parents last time. That was a free shot. I like that.
Look
was-
at that
was good.
fucking look
that
at
was
that.
skill there.
No, look at the
Oh,
screen.
gee.
Oh, and I was like, because we were talking about dieting, I was like, well, there's it's just times have changed, and people used to have dripping on their bread and whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, I do that. I was like, oh come on, you're not really from
I
that
should
era.
I should probably just use that technique that I talked about earlier. No,
I think you got it. Veteran player, just free shooting. Oh, you can use your radar again.
ow,
Oh.
you bastard.
Remind me who's on the mics. All of us, actually. I'm Sam.
I'm
The
Alex.
southern one, hello. Oh, I do love eels.
I'm the common one.
I like to eat eels because they remind me of phalluses. And Nikki's here and Stacey's here, but Stacey's quiet.
Hi.
We
They
both
spoke at the same time, which helps you.
So,
I'm Nikki.
I'm
Uh,
Stacey.
Stacey and I are a couple.
Are you?
We were last. What were we playing last? Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
But Stacey's also played a bit of Animal Crossing on some older streams, and hey, it's Grey Fox.
Deep throat.
She's also played like what's the roller coaster game?
Planet Coaster.
Planet Coaster, that's the one. I've played Batman. God, what else have I played?
Final Fantasy.
Which one have I played? Oh, Final Fantasy VII. I did the remake. Dark Souls 2. Other things. Sam, who's just gone for a drink. He's played Dark Souls like 1 and Demon Souls, and he's played Skyrim. Well, I've played a bit of Skyrim as well, but it was very quiet. Everybody was away.
Sam
so
played the coin game.
yeah, Sam played the coin game. He did. And then Nikki's done like Fallout mostly, and then Metro 20, whatever it is.
2033.
And then they both played Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah, we've completed Lego Harry Potter now.
I think me and Stacey should be starting Kingdom Hearts 2, all going well on Monday. Yeah, Stacey nodded. She's helpful on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Sam played GTA with audience input. Yeah, he also did that. He did Skyrim with the same sort of thing as well. So
Yeah.
you can like spawn in dragons, and he had 1 million dragons in one pub.
Yeah, that was funny. In one shop, you couldn't go in. It broke because there's that many dragons in there.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to play Skyrim at some point, like properly, at least like the main game or something. But I don't know. I don't know when I'll do that.
I thought about. I was thinking about something today, and I can't bloody remember what I was thinking about.
I also want to play Fallout 4 myself.
Yes, boy.
I also want to. If you ever get 76, we should play that together.
Can't.
Why not?
Because I'd play it on PC. It's
So
not-
I've
it's
got it on
not.
PC
You've got it on PC.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because there is. They've added loads of like story-based stuff.
Still can't bring myself to buy it though.
Yeah, there's loads of. If I were you, I'd like try and watch somebody else playing like recently within the like last few months.
With the Brotherhood.
Yeah, because they added the Brotherhood and stuff like that before, but then they've just added more story, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish Skyrim would play on my computer. Looks like a great time sink. It is.
Oh god, yeah.
It's. I mean,
I haven't.
there's
played
the
it.
old version of Skyrim. I don't know how old your computer is, but there's the original version of Skyrim. Then there's the Skyrim Special Edition, which has obviously got more effects and stuff and is a bit more intensive. If you've got a console, It's out on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. It's even on the Switch if you've got a
The
Switch.
Snatch.
The Snatch. They're actually doing an anniversary edition now.
Sorry.
They're doing an anniversary edition of Skyrim
There's no
where.
Just get some towels that's on the radiator.
Oh, I can't shoot him by the way.
There we go. It's my edgy teenage fanboy moment.
My oldest console is a PS2. What about your newest console? I have a 7-year-old.
Non-gaming laptop.
Oh dear. Yeah, the new anniversary edition of Skyrim is gonna basically be the special edition, but it's also gonna have like mods on it. The mods that they've picked.
They're doing
and
the Bethesda thing.
and
but-
I'm guessing they're gonna make sure that they work perfectly. Well, as perfectly as a Bethesda
they
game will do.
won't.
I think they will.
It's like the time when they made
I think they'll. Well, either they'll do it or they'll have already been done
they
by
made
the mod
Fallout
makers.
76. They took a mod to make Fallout 4 online, and they didn't change it.
Minesweeper isn't too laggy on my computer.
My oldest console is the Atari 2600 from 1976.
My oldest console
The
is
SNES.
my Mega Drive.
Mega Drive is
I think-
1990. SNES is what?
I think the SNES came after.
They're the same time, aren't they?
Yeah, but
I
I think
think-
technically the SNES is.
I think the Mega Drive came afterwards because they said Mega Drive does what Nintendo don't. That
Oh,
was their slogan.
maybe.
And it has blast processing as well.
I've got a 2600 too.
Well, that's your oldest console then.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
lying.
my most recent is a PS2.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you said my old. No, it says my oldest console is a PS2. I think my most recent is a PS2. I mean, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now, stun grenade.
Well, the PS2's got plenty of good titles on it still. There's some I haven't played that are really good. Been trying to pick up some Saturn games, but I just haven't found a Saturn game I like.
My oldest,
Oh, he's legit lost me. Ah, you fuck.
My oldest one's PS. No,
Ah.
Well, you're married to me, so you have a 2600 too, I guess.
no, but I meant like.
So you think
before
about it, right?
PS1, probably. I had an Atari.
Oh, I
Lynx.
made a boo boo.
Oh, you did? I play a lot of Dreamcast and SNES. I would love to play... I did play Half-Life for a bit. I have a very rare reproduction copy of the Half-Life beta on Dreamcast that was... there used to be a
Oh,
store...
why did I fire at the
I don't know.
radome?
There used to be a store in the UK where you could buy like proper printed manuals and everything for games that
Oh,
didn't
laser.
come out. It's one of my prized possessions. It's worthless, but I like it. What else on Dreamcast? Well, Sword of Berserk, which I think is an
through
exclusive,
the fucking
is
chest,
a lot of fun too. But I haven't completed it. I think I get to a certain point and it's just super hard. And also the bad guy's called Emperor Ballsack, and I can't really get over that.
Oh,
Is there a game that I remember hearing? If you.
Oh, Seizure. Good grief.
Someone was saying that if you bought a game, if you bought like a reproduction copy of a Game Boy game, it would know that it's a reconditioned one and get harder and harder and harder. Was that?
I have
that
no
we
idea.
watched the other day, Sam.
It's I watched the guy that made it's Traveller's Tales, and they used to make the Lego games, and he programmed a Mega Drive or a SNES game to get harder and harder, depending on if they bootlegged it or not. I think that's what it is.
poopy. Ah!
He's a lot of fun to watch because obviously he shows all his code and everything from his old games.
Ow, you fuck.
Oh,
Stop!
ho, ho, ho. I see you're leaving old Sam with plenty of rations.
You don't need them. You won't have any anyway.
I don't think you get any.
You lose all of your equipment.
I would love to get Seaman for the SNES and the microphone so that I can. Sorry, not for the Dreamcast, so that I can raise that weird creature and have Leonard Nimoy talk to me.
Oh yeah.
Jet Set Radio's kind of fun.
It's like the games that I played on like the Mega Drive. 'Cause my brothers had a Master System, but I was just a bit too young really, and I never really saw them play it that much. But then when they got the Mega Drive, I thought Sonic the Hedgehog, whoa, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Sonic and Knuckles was like the first proper one that I saw. I thought it was fucking cool as hell.
Swing by, I'll sell you one of my copies of Seaman. I would be unable to play it because I have a PAL Dreamcast, but thank you for the offer.
Does it matter because it's a Dreamcast?
And Alex, fun fact about the Master System is I think the last game released here was the version of Sonic they made for the Master System after the Mega Drive version because it was so popular, and it's crap. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. That's gonna miss.
Oh,
no, I got him.
Wow.
Suck the big one, pal. Suck it in your wee.
You sween.
One birthday, I'd asked Alex.
Oh, really?
Well, Alex misunderstood what I said. All I had to control my Master System was something called the Control Stick, which was terrible, really bad. And I was like,
no,
what?
I didn't misunderstand.
Oh,
I got
okay.
it for you as a joke.
So I said to Alex, you know what I would really like? A controller for my Master System.
Because we kept on joking about the control stick.
It's really bad, because it's not big enough to be a it's got a joystick on it, but it's not big enough to be on the floor and be a joystick. You have to hold it. It's just awful. And he bought me a second one.
I did it as a joke.
But inbuilt on the Master System is a game called Alex the Kid in Wonderland, and that's
Yeah,
really
they've
fun.
actually just remade that game. By the way, I've just swapped the controller to Sam now, so Sam's going to play for the rest of the game.
Maybe. I might give you the last part.
Just give me the controller for the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I played like Sonic the Hedgehog, like 1, 2, 3, and then like Golden Axe 1 and Streets of Rage 1, and Altered Beast.
Yeah.
Those are the games that I played when I was growing up. And then it went on to the PS1 when we finally got a PlayStation 1. I think we got like Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah, that was the best one.
That was like the first game that we got on our either Gran Turismo 2 or Gran Turismo 1. I think it might have been the first one.
Yeah.
But that was my first PlayStation game. Because we were like looking at all the different games we could get, and we already knew that Gran Turismo would take a long time to play all the way through. So we were like, out of all the games, we can only get one game for our new console. So we were like, let's get Gran Turismo because that'll just be a massive time sink. And it is.
Like I said, at the weekend we went to the video store. I got to get a game every week, but I was a stupid young child, so I used to get things like movie releases, which are always shit. Cartoons I liked, which were shit. One of the only good cartoon games I've ever played, which I could revisit one day, is Taz on the Mega Drive.
Oh yeah, Tasmania.
It's kind of
The
fun.
Simpsons game's pretty good.
Which one?
Um,
The arcade game I used to play.
no, the one where you drive around and stuff.
There's a weird.
Hit and
I,
runs on the
Kevin
PS2.
played.
I think it's on the
Yeah.
SNES, but it might be on the Mega Drive.
Is
There's a
it
weird.
Busting Out?
Hit and run.
Hit and Run, that's it.
There's a weird like McDonald's license game.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
think
like-
I've seen that.
Not really anything to do with McDonald's.
Yeah,
It just
I
has
know what you
like the
mean.
McDonald's logo is like the lives or something, and then I think you get transported there by the fucking McDonald's clown guy, whatever he's fucking called.
You remember
Ronald McDonald.
That yeah, and he
You remember
transfers
the
you to like a weird
Hamburglar?
Halloweeny sort of thing.
The McDonald's clown guy. It's amazing.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, and it's like a side-scrolling platformer with like you're a kid, but you got like a toy, but it's a laser gun sort of thing, almost like a.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually a really good game.
One of the things I want to do when I move is collect this. I don't know why I want to do it.
BRB,
Okay, I want to collect
See you in a
all
bit.
of the PlayStation 1 games.
all of them.
Yeah.
That's a big ask. There's a lot of games for the PS1.
I just want to,
Have a wall of games.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I've seen like Game Grumps' office, they just have like a massive wall of all their games, but it's like random games in there as well that they haven't never played before. They've got sent in and I've added it to their wall, and then they'll just when they're deciding on what game to play, they'll walk up to the wall of games and just pick one at random.
Yeah.
and then they'll just go and play it.
When we had someone come round to check the electrics, because me and Alex rent, so we have to have checks every now and again.
It's a new check, this one.
Yeah, and
Gotta check all the
he went
plugs.
upstairs to check one of the sockets or something, and he
I
goes,
bet he did.
he said, who's into their models? Because me and Alex play Warhammer. And
Yeah,
he
it's
said,
not
like,
just
oh
me.
yeah, both of us do. And I said, like, there's some Dungeons and Dragons models in there that need painting as well. And I was telling him about that. And then he also then said, like, oh, who's the gamer as well? And I said, oh, both of us, because he saw the computers. And then we have, like, a shelf full of, like, games as well.
You don't see the drawers that are packed full of old games.
He did actually mention the shop where we went to go get my computer parts.
Overclockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he said
sponsor.
Not
He
sponsored.
said
I wish.
he said he did say like he used to build computers. And I said,
Oh, right.
uh,
Cool.
Instead, he got into electrics instead.
The lady that's buying our house brought her son on the last visit, and he walked past my. I've got this ball of consoles that I have in my house. Just not all of my collection. Some of the ones I like. He's like, bloody hell, that's hell of a collection, that is. I'm a collector too, you know. Oh,
How old was this kid?
Is that a Saturn? No, well, he was like 30 or 40.
Oh, okay.
So not really much of a kid, but
Oh, okay.
just the fact that everyone else had been round, said nothing, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
God, you're so cool.
It's a conversation starter though. Like
I
he's
like
just
'em.
staring at the shelves.
They're all there so I can play them. Then I bought a 4K TV, and it has no connections for them, so they just sit there now. When we move, I'm going
Oh.
to set them all up. Hopefully,
Like, cause
somewhere,
I think
maybe.
because if you remember, I played this, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, so I have a specific connector for the PS2 to HDMI, so I can play it on the TV.
Yeah, because your PS3 doesn't do PS2, does it?
No,
No.
so I can do my PS3, which does PS1 games,
Mm.
but I had to get something else that does PS2 games.
That made me feel like a snob, by the way.
Footage.
Oh, it doesn't play PlayStation 2. My big fat one that wails like a banshee does.
My fucking silent PS3.
Did you
Um,
say the PlayStation's mine, isn't it?
this one, I don't
Sure,
remember.
this one is mine.
One of them's mine and one of them's yours.
I think was yours upstairs or something?
I don't remember. I've swapped them round a few
Okay.
times.
I'm sure that was mine.
I can
'cause
tell.
remember having-
I'll be able to figure it out because yours has still got some of your stuff installed on it,
Well, I
like
was
Life
gonna
is
say,
Strange.
Like, my I'm sure the memory cards.
Oh, the PS2. The
Yeah, I said
PS2 is yours. Yes.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about
I'm
the
sure the
PS3.
memory cards are mine.
Yeah, the
'cause they're
PS2.
different colours.
The PS2 is yours.
Yeah.
My PS2, I had up
You have
until
the tiny PS2.
Yeah,
Um,
the slim one.
I had my PS2
Got, like,
before I
3
moved
of the
out,
fat ones.
and then Fiona asked to borrow it, my sister, and then I moved. But it was like just before I moved out, and then I moved out, and then I never heard from it again. So I assume it's broke.
My original PlayStation... Oh, these are boring stories, I'm sorry, but... My original PlayStation 2, the disc drive broke. Whoa, what a story. And
Yeah.
I had to get a Slimline, so I got a Slimline. Silver one.
My
We've got 2.
My PS2
Fat
one
PS2s open as well.
broke because when the lid was closed, it wouldn't press the button on the inside that activated the disc to spin.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to put I would put like
Oh, yeah, you used to
the
put like
2
a water
litre
bottle.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a 2 litre bottle of water, but it filled with water, but not all the way up. I'd fill it to about halfway, so it wasn't too heavy,
Yeah.
where it squished it down, but it was just heavy enough to press it just a little bit, so that the disc would spin. And I just like put my game in, close the lid, and then put my bottle of water on top of my console.
Alright, if we... Lame stories about our consoles. I dismantled my PS1 and figured out if you lodged a BB pellet in the disc retention thing, the button it presses, that I could run it naked. So I had to dismantle PS1 playing PS1 games.
So all the dust could get in there.
I don't know, I thought, oh, hey, this is cool. But it wasn't.
I think the first PS1 game I ever played was Tarzan.
Ugh. Ooh.
Like side scroll.
I think the first one I played would probably be Gran Turismo 1, and then it was like Tekken 2.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
It actually took
Had
us ages
Spyro.
to get Crash Bandicoot. It took us ages. I remember because I was out, and I stayed out really late, and then I got grounded. But when I got back, I found out that my brothers had borrowed Crash Bandicoot like 2 from a neighbor, And I saw them playing, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Can I play?" And my mum was like, "No, you're grounded. Get up to your room." And I was like,
Yeah, very sad.
because I'd stayed out until like 9 o'clock, and it was like pitch black at the time, like night time.
My curfew was like 8 o'clock.
It was just because it was dark.
Mine was whenever it got dark.
Yeah.
It was like it'd
When
been
the
dark
street
for
lights came on, that's when I needed to
It
do
had
it.
been-
Mine was always 8, no matter what.
it had been dark for several hours, and I was supposed to come back at like 7 or something like that, and I stayed out until like 9,
See, it was
and I
very-
was like 10, so
See, it wasn't too bad because where I used to live, we lived in a cul-de-sac in the middle of nowhere. So like anyone could you could go to the end of your drive, and my mum could shout my name, and we wouldn't be that far away where I wouldn't be able to hear it.
the main place I would go is behind my parents' house. There's like a park, a recreational
Yeah.
park, so they
A
had
dodgy
slides and
ass
stuff.
broken glass.
It didn't used to be. To be
Oh.
fair, it
My friend
it used to be
put his
really
foot up
nice.
Going in the brook once.
But yeah, and that's where I'd usually be. And then if my parents ever wanted me, they'd just go out of the back of their house and just shout, "Alex!"
I can imagine.
top of their lungs, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, what? Like, come up home. It's like, okay. It's like everyone can fucking hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a boy, I used to cycle for miles and nobody bothered.
Well, that's what I did when I got to like 13, 14. I would cycle to teen,
That's
which
when
is
I was below 8 though, when I was out and about. But they kind of knew people all over, so people knew where I was. It was weird. I'd be miles
yeah.
away, and they'd be like, "Oh, hey, Sam."
That was like the thing with my dad. He used to live in a village, and he said like you had no privacy whatsoever.
Oh, God,
Everyone
no.
knew what you were doing.
Oh yeah,
It's like you couldn't take a shit without someone knowing.
I'd be miles
basically.
away, and then someone would see me cycling on the promenade, as I would say,
In
on
the
the prom,
promenade.
where you weren't allowed to cycle at the time. They'd be like, "I'm going to tell your mother about this." I'm just cycling home, but you weren't allowed to. You see.
that's fucking. That's something else I used to do, but I wouldn't tell my parents that I would do it because I was like, at the time I was like 13 or 14. Take my bike, go out of where we, out of the town, just
Yeah.
without telling my parents. With like, I'd probably go maybe with my brother, and like a couple other friends, but like we wouldn't tell them. But we would leave the whole town and go out into like the hills.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
there's a place in the hills that's like in the middle of like a little tiny forest, but it's like
it's a woodland, isn't it?
yeah, but there's like a little like it had been crafted by people to act almost like a bike park. Like you could ride your bike up there. They had like little
I know
jumps
what
and
you
stuff
mean,
like that.
Yeah.
It was like
A
the
couple of my
road.
friends
There's
used to
no
take their- used to take their dirt bikes up there.
there's no fucking pavement or anything.
No.
So you had to ride along the roads. I was like 13 doing this.
Yeah, but that's legal. It's where they.
Oh, it's
expect-
legal, but it's super dangerous, and I didn't tell my parents. I would just go because I didn't. If I asked my parents, they would have said no because it's dangerous. But I would go up there. We'd spend like all day fucking around, and then we'd
Wow.
like come back. It was all uphill as well, so it was really tiring to get there, but super fun to go back because it's all downhill on the way back.
What if they're listening now? They know what you did.
Oh yeah, I'm like 29 though, so what are they gonna do? Ground me?
I bet they would.
Grounded. I don't live here anymore.
You can't
Reinstate your old room and make you go back home. Oh, they're seizing command.
They're raping Colonel now.
Ah, my own medicine.
my own dick medicine. the fucking his ass.
Is that
Oh, I
Big
like this
Boss?
guy as well.
Yeah,
Oh, he's the Secretary of Defense. I wonder who voiced this guy.
You've
Yes.
been placed under
It looks like
arrest.
Abraham Lincoln.
Bring back Pappy.
Or as Boba calls him, Peepaw.
Poopa!
Ooba.
Poopa. I want everyone to say that while I'm giving birth, so
I'm sure it'll
You have to let me be your
hold
birthing
its same
partner.
gravity in that situation.
I'm sure at that moment
Yeah, you'll be asking.
you'll be going, please say Uba. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. Please say it. Say it. What you'll actually be saying is, shut the fuck up before I stab you.
I be like, calm
We're gonna
down,
do the
Uber.
Tudor burst where I lay upstairs
Stacey.
and there's string around my testicles, and when she has contractions, she'll pull it, and then the man can experience childbirth.
Is that how you experience childbirth?
That's what they used to do in the Tudor days, and I imagine it worked fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I expect this
wonder
to
how
happen
many
now.
People's balls got ripped off.
Well, I mean,
If
you
it
know,
doesn't, then I'll come round and sort it out for you.
when
Nikki having a contraction, yeah. Boom! Kick in the nuts.
and then if you wanted a boy or a girl, you had to tie string around the different testicles respectively.
Oh yeah.
I thought the other thing was to also to like eat certain fruits or vegetables, depending.
Well, that's that's in Steins Gate, isn't it? I don't know how much.
Oh yeah, that's
It
where I
works,
think
though.
that's where it came
It
from.
works.
I think that's where that bit of knowledge came from.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's probably not true at all.
Have they released the next season yet?
Steins Gate, yeah.
A work friend of mine has
There's a
a
separate anime. There's also a separate game.
has a figurine of Okari, and I forget the woman's name.
Which one?
The main. Oh, I love you. He's
Oh, the one with red hair. I can't
Yeah.
remember. I can't remember any of the names. I need to watch that again. They make a
Yeah, it's
fucking.
good.
They make a bloody time machine out of a microwave, a cell phone, and what's the computer called? Oh no, the computer they use to hack into
the IBN
the IBN
50 or something.
and they hack into the Large Hadron Collider.
Yes, yeah, because reasons.
Yeah.
So you got me to watch it, the IBN.
Yeah, that was it. You would not watch it, and then I said how they had an IBM, whatever it was,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Oh, now I have to
Well,
try and watch it."
It's the one I have as well, the IBM PS2 Model 50, which I still have to write a BIOS for or something, and I never will.
Sure.
Might.
I lack the knowledge.
No, you don't.
I don't know assembly code. I want to know assembly code, but I every time I try to learn, my brain doesn't allow me.
Just watch a YouTube.
Oh yeah,
video.
this is fucking annoying. He yaps on for like a full minute before you can fight. But like when you die, you get the full minute back, and he doesn't talk, so you just fight him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Fucking
maybe I should just
stupid.
die, actually.
No, first try. You can
I
do
mean, you
it.
can always try, but
First
I don't
try,
think you'll do it.
This fight's incredibly difficult, actually.
Yeah.
No, first try. You can do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Let me see if I have any rations. I don't think I do.
I do believe in fairies.
I'll give you a
I
cookie
do.
if you do it.
I do. I
Okay.
do believe in fairies. I do.
He's just standing there. Look. Fuck.
Need to watch Cough.
We used to say that to each other loads.
I said
How about you,
Cough.
Snake?
I'm stupid.
Oh what?
Oh.
Oh, whoa. Invincibility frames, you go.
Oh no!
Hey!
Oh, I gotta get up. He laughs at you too. Fuck you, Liquid.
Dick.
Oh, and he goes in. Oh god. Oh god, the hitbox is awful. Oh. Yes, I do mind you. Get out of the way.
I'm coming for your asshole, Snake.
Oh god, can you see? Like I'm punching him and he just doesn't. God
He loves
damn.
it.
Plot armor, right?
Plot armor.
I'm not gonna make this first one. I'm sorry.
No. No way.
Oh, you
He
won't-
starts.
you
He
won't
starts
get that
headbutting
cookie.
in a minute and
Oh
it
yeah, he starts
sucks.
running at you. Charging at you like a pig.
Like, meow.
Why is it a pig? A bull.
They
Bull.
call me Mr. Pig.
What
Oh,
was I
fuck.
saying the other day? I can't remember. Someone at work said, "Oh, when I was young," and then I just went, "When I was a young warthog."
Oh, how did you get me from there, you twat?
And then everyone just
Oh,
stopped
he's doing it.
talking and stared at me. Like I
Well,
was
you,
a
you probably should have
freak.
said, like, when I was a young boy, my father.
Okay, I think they would have got that.
Stacey, if they don't know the 90s Lion King, I don't think they're gonna know. Oh!
My Chemical
God damn, that
Romance.
takes so much health off me. Why is your head so hard? Oh, of course, iframes, yes. Twat. Yeah, get off there. Yeah, you like that? Huh? Yeah, get off the side. Go on. Suck me. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh god, you're so close to death. I can taste it. Oh, I can taste your seed. Oh, I'm going off. I'm dying. Get up. Don't. Oh. See, when he goes off the side, I'm wasting time, though. He doesn't take damage. He's just off the side. Don't charge. Don't charge. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh.
Oh, you did it!
Oh.
First time.
First try, baby.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
I think that might be the first time I've done that on the first try. To be honest, it's not easy at all. The hitbox is awful.
Oh, there we are. I'm
There you
back.
go, I sent you some cookies.
Oh my god, did you? Oh, they're virtual.
So very excited then.
I thought I had some cookies on the way, but they're
You
not
got free
real.
cookies and then Chinese cookies.
Thank
and fortune
you.
Cookies.
Thank you so much.
I do as well. Use the force, Luke.
We were around my parents and my dad was showing off his projector.
Oh yeah.
And he was just showing us the end of... He was just showing us a bit of Star Wars, but we ended up just watching the end because it's Star Wars. And they were like, hey, have a look at Yoda's feet when Luke tucks him in. He was like, oh, what do you mean? He breaks his feet when he tucks him in.
I remember.
Is it because he's a puppet, so they're all
Yeah, he's got
floppy?
really rubbery feet.
Like tucking him into bed and his feet just
I like the fact that your dad found that as well and wanted to show you it as well.
No, we told him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just watching it. He just put a clip on, like fast forwarded through, and was like, "Look, watch." And then Sam was like, "Oh, look at this feet," and he was
Look
like,
at
"What
Yoda's
are you on
feet."
about?" And then he was laughing, going, "Oh my god, I've never seen that before."
It's not something you tend to notice unless you're in HD. And you've watched it a million times.
Luke's just snapping his legs
to
in his
be
final moments.
He wasn't gonna die, but
He's
Oh.
finished.
It got me. Oh.
To be honest, though, I don't know if it's because like I studied photography, but when like I watch films that I've seen before, I tend to start watching things in the background.
Yeah, it's
And you like
interesting,
notice
isn't
things, and you're just like, oh my god, did you notice that person in the background? And you're like, no.
it's like always amazes me when people find things in like new films and things. Like in Game of Thrones, where they left the
Oh, the
Starbucks cup on
yeah,
the
the
side.
coffee.
It's probably Uncle Benjamin.
Uncle Benji.
Uncle Benjamin.
I couldn't believe we sang that for like the whole of that, and then he came back.
Then
he
We
came
were all
back, baby.
joking,
Was that like
saying he's
season
gonna-
6 or something?
Yeah, it was before we got together. Me, Sam, and Nikki had been watching it because we lived together, and we've been watching Game of Thrones probably since like I think season 3 had been released, and that's when we started. But every season after that, we keep on singing Uncle Benjamin, Uncle Benjamin, Uncle Ben as the starting theme, because we were just like, obviously Uncle Benjamin is in like one episode near the start, and then that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we joked that he was going to come back and he's going to be the best character ever,
Yeah.
and then we were like watching it, and obviously at this point,
Oh, I
Stacey
moved
had
in, yeah.
Stacey had moved in and she'd heard the song and she's like, "This fucking idiots," but
I started
but
singing
then
it.
We went into proper
We
hysterics.
just lost
fucking
it.
Uncle
Lost
Benjamin appeared and we're like, "Oh my god, it's Uncle Benjamin!"
We just lost our shit.
The last person you would expect to return for no reason.
Because obviously that was the thing. It was a joke. We weren't actually expecting him to ever come back, but we just
Wasn't-
found it so fucking
When we
funny.
watched that season as well, that was also the birth of Longfinger as well.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
one time I misspoke.
not the one time, believe me,
One
but
time I never.
it was pretty damn funny. And then you immediately after we watched the episode, you then photoshopped
Yeah, I
him.
made a picture of him
have
with
a
a
long
long
finger,
finger.
Yeah.
Sansa. He starts stroking her cheek with his long finger.
Oh, hello, Sansa.
He also lost. He also.
Yeah,
He
he
went-
started English and then he just reverted to Irish at the end.
Yeah, because the actor's actually Irish. It's fucking funny.
Oh,
That was
Sansa.
actually really fun because I got into Game of Thrones a little bit later on. Like, I think I got into it when they just killed off Joffrey. Spoilers, by
Oh.
the way, but
Stop knocking the microphone.
No.
God.
Don't knock it till
just
you've
did
tried
as
it.
well.
Sorry.
But like, I got into it when they killed off Joffrey, and like I started watching it, and I was just like, why do people hate Joffrey so much? Oh, okay then.
Yeah, he.
And then I was like, Ned Stark's quite a cool guy. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ned
you-
Stark's
you
everyone's
can't-
favourite
You
character.
can't like anyone in Game of Thrones because they
Yeah.
all die.
Not Ned Stark.
I had a
He lives
fear of
on till the
like
end.
getting attached to anyone, and
Hello,
then I think
Bran.
I got to about
Have an
like,
animated head.
I think it was about like the 4th or 5th season when they
I'm
introduced
the
the
Ed.
Viper. I was like, oh, I
He
like
becomes
the
the
Viper.
king at the end. Severed head of Ned Stark.
Ned the Ed.
Who can we? Who can we make the king? Ned the Ed.
Of course, Ned the Ed.
It's a cross I have to bear.
God, I wish there was a
But
show
he's a
that we could
severed
all watch
head.
together again.
Ned the Ed.
I wish there was a show that we could all watch together again.
Yeah.
We can. There's loads of shows we could watch together, but we're in
Yeah,
our
but,
respective
like-
houses and can't be bothered to leave after work.
I suppose like there's Mandalorian
true.
we could all watch together, but
I've seen it.
No, when the new one comes
no, when
out.
the new season comes out.
Oh, in the Boba Fett series,
And that one, yeah.
which is going to be about rotund Boba Fett. I can't wait.
He's only got a slight belly on him.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. I don't know what I was
Put
doing.
Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
Where's Captain Solo? Where is he then?
You fucking dickhead.
So you can't save Otacon.
You can save one or the other.
Articon survives anyway
I know.
Yeah.
because the nuclear attack doesn't happen.
I don't have any weapons.
But
Am I gonna have to
if
okay.
you it's the only difference is if you fail to save Meryl, then Otacon comes in and it drives the car and stuff. But if you succeed, then Otacon still gets out and is alive, but Meryl also survives, which is canon.
Well, at least he left you with some snacks.
There's a company that we buy stationery off, and they also sell like snacks and stuff. And every time I go onto the
Shoot the
website,
barrels.
it just
I'm
reminds me
trying.
of you going,
Fucking run
Is
him
that
over.
Vine?
I know.
I think it's a Vine.
I think it is a Vine.
I think it's either that or.
It's that little girl, isn't it?
Yeah, she's just saying snacks over and over again.
Guess
Holding a giant
I'll
bag of crisps or something.
I think that's when that was one of the things when I moved in with you. I just like, oh, I'm just going to go get some snacks.
Oh,
Oh.
Get the barrels. Get the barrels.
get the barrels. Your barrel.
Why do you want me to do the other one instead? Is it not good enough for you? One route? Okay.
I feel like if it was just me, I'd just plow through it.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Hey.
Hey.
No, you haven't.
No.
Just plow through him, just hit him. I mean, Snake's gonna kill him anyway. Look, just go through the barrier on the right or something.
No, you got to pad out the game, Stacey.
Okay, fine.
I mean, fucking this for the time. This was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, I can't aim though. This thing is. That's it. Oh, he's alive. They're all alive. They're all killing me.
Come on,
He's dead.
Sam.
Yeah.
Snack. Snack.
Oh my fucking stop moving, and then it'd be a lot easier if you just stood still and let yourself die.
Snack.
Oh, and then it moves the gun when you get hit. Oh, he's dead. Okay, he's dead.
Snack.
Oh, it does it automatically, Stacey. I know you really want a snack, but
Okay then.
I can.
you did it, Snake. You're such a great shot. Oh, I'm just bleeding everywhere.
I'm almost dead. I don't think I'm gonna make it, to be honest. Where's Lick?
It's
there
not
he is.
over. It's not over yet.
Speak up. There we go.
What? What?
Just keep making him dodge and he
know.
can't shoot you.
If you shoot him enough, he dies early as well.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, just keep driving into the bullets.
As far as I'm aware, you don't actually do any damage to him. It's just a timed thing.
No, he does. You do damage to him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't just say yeah.
Yeah.
He's going invisible, so he must be hitting.
Oh, come on! I shot
Like
at
you
Doc.
hit him, but like it doesn't actually do damage to him. Like the sequence goes at a particular rate.
Meryl, put your foot down. You're going straight.
Yeah, true. I think she's going as fast as
No, I
she
shot
can.
at you, Duck.
At least 50.
Well, you was doing 99 in a 20. Oh, it's Duck. Don't kill me. Honestly, I don't have the health.
Oh,
It's not ogre.
it's not ogre yet.
Not yet.
Not ogre yet.
An ogre.
I used to be called an ogre, but then they realised he was just green and had gigantism. Please help me, donkey.
I've got a terrible disease.
You know that donkey can't speak, right? I know, why not?
You can't hear him speak.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Let's fucking get him.
No, go down. Okay.
He's gonna worry every time.
Oh! Oh, no, there's no way.
Get him.
Oh.
You fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Can't even do the game.
I fucking did him the first try on top of Rex.
Yeah, no, you're
I was
fucking
gonna
dead.
say swap now, but
No.
No.
Every time you die.
No.
No!
Please start me there with full health.
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, you got full health. Just don't fuck it up.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Damn!
Maybe if you'd have checked that, there's some keys. Just have a look. Wait, where are you? Okay. Get in there. Oh no.
hello.
Please
You
stop.
got him. Punch him again. Oh, you killed him.
Okay.
Hey, at least you're starting with full health. Almost.
Uh,
well,
Not
I
anymore.
jinxed it. Sorry.
It's not ogre. It's not ogre yet.
Suck me. Suck, suck, suck. Suck me.
Oh, Metroid Dread comes out next month.
I actually played it.
No, you
Early
haven't.
access, to
No,
be
you
honest.
haven't. No, you haven't. No,
they
you
told
haven't. No, you haven't. No,
me-
you haven't. No, you haven't.
They told me play it and we'll give you £5, and they did. It was a good deal.
No.
Fuck.
What?
Sam's lying again.
Of course.
I've never told a lie in my life, sir.
Well, there you go. There's a lie right there. Hey, 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 hey.
I've never lied.
Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 comes out in November.
Is that a new Sherlock Holmes game?
Yes.
Well,
The open world one.
oh, is it made by whatever
I
it's called?
think it's the still the same,
Frogwares.
but yeah, I think so.
Oh dear.
It looks in the trailers. It actually looks kind of good.
Yeah, I know, but oh god, they fucked up the last one.
Pokemon comes out.
What it-
Pokemon?
Shining
Wait.
Pearl and Brilliant Diamond.
Isn't it the Devil's Daughter or no? There's a newer one.
No,
where
the
it's-
new one is. Let me just find it again. Chapter 1.
Okay, I thought is that the spooky supernatural one?
No, it's the new one where he's just on an open world and someone dies and he investigates the kill, but it's an open world. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
It's more than fair.
You did, Snack.
Floor it.
Bam, bam, bam.
Boop, 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 boop.
Don't turn around, Snake.
Snack. It's not over yet.
Typical villain trope. He could have just shot Snake. Said he was like, it's not over yet.
It's not ogre yet.
Bam, bam, bam.
Get down. I just said get down, please. When there's bullets, it's dangerous. I don't want you to get hurt.
The dangerous.
That's it. Good lass. Good lass. Go on, suck it.
Suck it.
Use that handbrake. Go on, slow
Oh.
down.
Oh me, I'm so sorry.
Okay, he was like invulnerable for a second there.
I love how you can't move it down. You can only go sideways.
Yeah. And he happens to ram you, which moves it slightly. And then it's like really slow, and then it's really slow, and then it moves a lot as well.
Did he shoot you then?
Yeah, he shoots me. That's why I die.
No, I just. I thought he was dodged. Oh.
You're gonna die again. Oh no, you've
Nope,
got another
got a
ration.
ration this time. I should be okay, but gotta make sure he doesn't hit me too much. Just I don't. Our rank's gonna. I'd be interested to see what our rank is. I don't think we've done very well.
I think we've done fine.
We've done okay, I think. Oh fuck you! I'm just gonna pop it. Oh please. Go.
What?
Oh.
You got him, but just as he got you.
I
Oh.
can see where you're shooting, really.
You kind of can, but again, it's not very easy to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck's
Yeah.
sake!
Oh, yeah.
Please be the end. Please
I
be
think
the
this
end.
might be the end.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no. No, don't give him the chance. Don't give him the freaking chance. Get down. Get down. No, you're.
My God.
I swear to God,
Oh,
if you
Sam,
kill me, I'm gonna be so.
please.
It looks like he actually ragdolled. That was the end.
Wow.
The cutscene was just about to happen.
I'm aware of that. I don't. Again, I've never had this trouble really.
You do it.
Yeah, I did, but I also died.
Oh,
I got to the end, but I died.
didn't that happen when you played Spider-Man?
Oh, I don't talk about that.
I don't talk about that game.
Yeah, please.
Can
Can I
I
drive it, actually? I would
No.
prefer that.
No, you're not allowed.
I wonder if any of them drop a ration, actually. It might be. Yeah, no keys in that one. Come on, let's follow me. Follow me. That's it.
Huh, huh, huh.
Oh, I didn't want to get in. I wanted to see if they drop rations. Shit. Oh, there goes
So
my
it
health.
begins.
So it begins. I'm going to lose all my health. Okay, just go, just go.
He's alright. So is the other guy. Run him over.
Did you get a ration?
I have a ration, but it's just the same as I was last time. I feel like it's going to go the same way.
I mean, if you're good, it won't.
Yes, okay, good.
This is not a segment I ever struggle with. It's,
Let's get good then.
Bam, bam, bam. She goes down the same one every time, so I don't know why you have to do the other one.
because he wants to. Now I have to physically kill them all for some reason, because she won't ram through them.
Yes, and what is your point?
Oh my god, they take so many bullets.
They got body armor on.
Yeah, I suppose they have.
You'd think Snake would put his body armor on, but it's gone.
It's gone away.
Forever gone now.
Okay.
Get good, bro. Come on, game designers, get it together. What is that even from?
There's a Mickey Mouse episode of Game Grumps. Mickey Mouse. Sweating in this this hoodie that I'm wearing. This body warmer.
Halo Infinite comes out in December.
Is that...
It's the next Halo game.
Have they released the PC version yet?
Of what?
Halo.
They're releasing
Yes.
them slowly. Like I
No.
think Reach came out.
1 through
Have they
4
done
is
the
out.
multiplayer yet?
I think,
Because
yeah.
we bought it to play.
Yeah, it's
multiplayer,
it's all been released now.
And it
I just
didn't
don't.
have
There,
the
there.
multiplayer
As
option.
far as I'm aware, there's no current plans for Halo 5 to ever be released on PC, which is irritating.
Oh, I also found out the new Halo doesn't have local co-op.
I thought
Oh, really?
I think that when they release it on PC, it's not having it,
it did. Oh well, yeah, it won't on
or
PC.
even on Xbox initially.
That's the whole reason we play Halo, so we
I
can
know.
play it together.
That's why a lot of people play Halo, but they've just decided, whatever reason, it's no good.
But, I mean, it's you've got to have two things loading everything in at once, so it is actually quite difficult to do.
Not
What a
really. Halo
big-
1 did it.
Yes, but these are old games that didn't require as much like power to run them.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, it's like takes loads of effort
Oh.
to have a console do everything in high detail. Come on, Sam, stop fucking up.
I'm shooting where his head is. He's like, no, I don't give a shit.
Go for the right.
Oh, go to the
Wait.
right. Yeah. I just have to spray.
You can sort of like see where it's hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should shut up. I've never played this game.
It's okay. It's neither have I. Oh, please, no! It's gonna happen again. Oh, I'm in Groundhog Day. It won't hit him. Hit him! No,
Why
no!
is it not hitting him? I don't understand.
Oh, I'm spraying where he is, but it's not happening.
Got him.
Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ugh.
You did
You
it.
have a go, honestly. If you do it, you can have a beer. You won't drink it, but you can have it.
I don't want the beer.
You want a cookie?
You've already given me.
Can I have an actual cookie?
Sure.
Have you got one?
Well
then.
Oh, I've done it.
Hooray!
Hoorah!
So where's this fancy? Oop,
There's the rat. Don't leave that. Whatever you do.
You're,
You're
gonna,
gonna
need
need
it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, every time you say that, and yet you do nothing to undo it.
Oh,
Oh,
Raise that
here we
roller.
go.
there they are. Hi, friends. All right, cheese.
Oh my...
There's
What?
two.
Oh.
Well, they're gonna do it now. 2 rations. Come on. Come on, game designers.
What's the shooty button?
I'm annoyed. What's the shooty button? He's getting his ass kicked if you do it
I
now.
know, I'm fucking it up real bad.
But you know now where that ration is.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. There's 2
I got-
rations.
I got fucked up super bad though.
It's gonna be so easy now. It's just that last bit. Oh,
Oh, look at
God.
my health though.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You got 2 fucking rations. Look at you. Just aim it to the right and
What's
stay
the
there.
shooty button?
Aim it to the right because
Well.
when she pulls up, it turns the whole fucking thing. The whole right. Go right. There you go.
My ankle's part of the car.
There you go. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I can use one right now.
You're just gonna flaunt them while you have them. Like, oh, delicious.
Some delicious rations.
Oh, there's so many of them. Did you not see? Oh, I'm so full.
Just have this delicious packed lunch.
Uh,
Oh, I heard that beep, the fucking beeping again.
Every time we're here, the beeping begins.
I don't know what it is. It's really
The
bizarre.
game.
Well, it's done it before. It's not the game. What the hell? That guy can't even hit me.
Nah, he's not even trying. Like, it's your go now, so he's just given up.
He's like, oh, it's not Sam playing anymore. We don't have to try.
What's he doing?
There you go. He finally hit me.
Look at all that health you got.
Oh, you've got
And
so
you
much
stood
health.
on the
I
ration.
could eat the other
Yeah,
ration.
you may as well.
I'll leave it a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh fucking! Damn, you think I'd know where that was after all this time playing the game?
Just happened to be wandering around, getting my ass kicked.
Oh, hey, a ration.
I feel like I'm gonna have to make a highlight reel now.
I would like that. There's been quite a few funny moments in this.
Where do you want it posted? Do you want it posted on the Squid Squad
My YouTube, please.
or my YouTube?
My YouTube.
All of them? All the above?
Shit.
Put
Okay.
it on Y Upgrade or something.
Yeah.
Would make no sense.
All of my
to put it
followers.
on there.
Get all your YouTube poop lovers.
That's the other
That's
channel.
the other channel,
That's the other
okay.
channel. That ain't having no content. Look, he can't fucking do nothing to you. He doesn't give a shit.
He loves it.
I love it.
As soon as he rams me, he gets shot. Oh, not that time. Oh.
Oh, he popped off one at you.
Oh, has he nudged me?
Oh,
Bastard.
it's all right. You got a ration, mate. You're gonna be fine.
I don't know if I am. Stop fucking...
So I drive.
He's not even bothering to shoot you now, though. Oh, good guy, Liquid. Oh.
Because he can't shoot me, I'm too good. Except where he shot me just then.
Eat that ration.
I got it.
Oh, you have. You've locked it
You're
in.
aiming down.
I've got the sweet
He's got
spot.
the sweet spot where he's not going to do anything now. He's just going to get shot over and over again.
Is that it? Have you done it now?
Have that ration. You may as well. Gorge yourself.
Gobble gobble. Oh my god, fucking grinding me.
You did it with no, you did it. I'm so proud of you.
Here you go, Sam. Have the controller.
I'm alright.
Whatsoever.
What was it like having 2 rations?
Much salt.
Oh, I'm so full.
My health is so much health.
Too much ration.
Oh, that dithering, I love it.
To divering.
Yeah, you see how it's bitty where that smoke is.
Oh yeah.
It's how they make up for. On a CRT, which you forget, it sort of blends the colours so it looks shaded, but on an LCD it looks wild. More cookies?
No.
I can't see what it is.
It's money.
Salt.
I know it's salt. I thought it was someone holding like a wad of money.
No, it's salt.
What happened to Liquid?
think you turned him into liquid.
He's a puddle of liquid now.
That takes care of the cremation.
That takes care of the cremation.
I think that was a lie, but he's not dead.
That's going to be on my gravestone, and no one will know what it means.
It's not over yet. I am Longshot.
It could be.
Oh my god, they're sitting ducks.
Old age gets to him.
All that bubbling, he just shits himself. Oh, that's why you're so pissed off. He just couldn't shit.
Isn't that a way to die anyway? You just shit yourself.
You shit yourself when
it-
you die anyway.
It's a South Park joke that when you die, you just shit yourself.
Yeah.
I thought you actually did.
I don't think. Well, I mean, I think all your muscles, like, I don't think they actually relax because I'm pretty sure when you die, everything tenses back up
I think-
again.
I
So I
think
don't
so.
know.
No,
Doesn't it?
you relax and then rigor mortis sets in hours afterwards. So you do shit yourself and do
Oh,
yourself.
sweet. Good to know.
Then you have rigor mortis.
I have to make sure I have to wear a diaper for my ending of days.
You start sitting up and stuff.
Oh, I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
Literally, the bodies just sit straight up.
God damn, I don't envy people who work in morgues. I would be.
We did it, by the way. This is the end of the game. We completed
We
it.
did.
I mean, Alex did it. You know,
You're
I
shit.
was just
so
here. You know.
you didn't know the secret of the second ration.
Yeah, it's only true gamers know.
Oh, it's not possible to do the ending with just one ration. Oh.
It probably there's someone that does it with no rations.
Well, I mean, you saw if you get in the right sweet spot when he's like side by side with you, you can just lock him so he can't hit you.
I bet that was a
which would've-
speedrun tactic.
yeah, pro gamer tip.
Just gotta
Get the
make sure
sweet
you
spot.
get it at the sweet spot. But
That's true.
So what is the fastest someone's completed this?
I believe
I think it's like half an
it
hour.
depends what run you're going for. If it's 100%, it's like 2 hours maybe. I think a speed run is probably in the region of 20 minutes.
Let's see. I'm just checking now.
That's crazy.
So
Oh no. Oh okay.
any percentage PC on easy is 34 minutes. Normal is
Okay.
35 minutes. Hard is 36 minutes. Extreme is 36 minutes as well. Console is 59 minutes.
Oh really?
On extreme. Yeah. I'm guessing there's a glitch in PC that you can't do on console.
And we did it in like what, over 6 hours was that?
I don't know. What's the uptime?
It was 4 hours on the previous stream. And we're on
What time's
3 hours now, so it's like 7 hours ish.
Not bad.
Something like that anyway.
Oh god, he printed it out on paper.
Oh,
Put it on a floppy disk.
I've just looked
for
as
you.
well, and the person who holds the fastest time, it's the same person on emulator, console, and the PC version.
Oh, you're jealous, I see.
No, it's just the same person has all three. You must really like speedrunning this game.
She wasn't included in this programming. What about me? It killed Rickman. Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
Are we playing the next one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
This has been such a smash hit. I don't think we can avoid it.
I want to play.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I
You
wanna play
sound
next one.
like you do.
I'm just
Oh,
sleepy
hey.
tired.
Wanderer's back.
We finished the game.
That command must be broken.
Yeah, it definitely is.
What was it?
Exclamation
Oh,
oatcakes.
Oh, it's not the first time he's done that. I think we'll get round to it.
Yeah, you just missed Sam getting salty.
Like an oatcake.
Because he couldn't do the last section, then he
Oatcakes
handed the
aren't
controller to me and I did it.
You found an extra ration. I'm not having that. It was probably one of them. Oh, here you go. Here's an extra ration because you're terrible. You know.
Could be. I mean, you were the one who was being terrible, not me.
I've never been terrible in my life.
That was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But so I think we're gonna take a break, and you, Sam and Nikki, are gonna do Lego
Lord of the Rings. I have to charge my controllers tomorrow, if I remember.
Who is more sardonic, Alex or Sam? Sardonic?
Yeah, you know, it's somebody that likes sardines, basically. I'm pretty sure it's someone that's pessimistic or something along those
I'm
lines.
gonna Google it. Grimly mocking or cynical, that's you.
No, I don't think so. I've got quite a positive outlook on life, actually.
No, you don't.
My cup's always half full.
Mine's half empty.
There you are.
Actually,
Stacey's
it's
no
3
sardonic.
quarters empty.
My cup's just fucking empty.
Oh, you've got a cup, have you? That must be nice.
So you are the most
I wish I
sardonic.
had a cup. I've got a bottle. It's no good to anybody.
And it's one of them cheap bottles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like the water that costs like 50p, so the plastic's like really thin and brittle.
I don't know about brittle.
Well, you know there's the bottles of water where you can take a drink and the bottle
Oh.
stays in mostly intact, but there's those bottles
They're really
that are
thin.
plastic,
Yeah.
and when you're sucking on the water to get it out, it just goes.
Yeah. Or the ones where you pick it up and it crunches in your hand.
You know what we need? We need to be tiny like ants, and then in A Bug's Life, where they drink those droplets of water, they don't need bottles.
That does
There's
look
a
delicious.
movie-
It
there's
does.
a movie about that, and it's got, I believe,
Ants in it, yeah, absolutely.
Owen Wilson, but I don't quite remember.
Wow.
Owen
And
Wilson
it's
was in
about,
Bug's Life.
It's about the world obviously being
Wow.
so overpopulated that they design a way to shrink people. So like your money gets so like if you had £1,000 in money now, once you shrank down, it would be like £1 million
I
because
don't know if that's
of
how.
of how it works, because of the fact that you're taking a whole house and making it into like the size of a cardboard box.
I'd like to be the size of an ant.
I just
You've
keep
just
thinking
said
of
that.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's
With-
pretty
with
much,
Rick Moranis,
it's pretty
no
much
less.
that, but it's like the whole movie's about it, and it's really weird.
I'd play Ants, the video game. No, I wouldn't. It's so annoying.
Oh,
I hate
it's
that game.
great, I love
No,
Ants.
God, it sucks.
No,
Oh, the actual
not
fucking
Ants,
movie
Bugs
looks-
Life, Bugs Life.
The movie Ants looks like an alien tried to make a movie for humans.
It's great. I
I
love it.
suppose so.
It fucking looks horrific.
What
I
do
love
humans like? Insects.
Yes, a
Yes.
Bug's Life had just come out.
Make them look like Play-Doh.
It's not even Play-Doh. They look like nightmare creatures.
Oh, sorry,
I love
Ants you're
it,
talking about,
Yes.
not Bugs. Yeah, Ants is horrifying.
I
Really
love
bad.
Ants.
Sylvester Stallone and his decapitated.
yeah.
He's like, "Ugh, I'm dead. I'm an ant. Oh god.
I love that movie.
God, they're fucking terrifying.
It's got Sylvester Stallone, Woody Allen. Who else is
Oh.
in it? Yeah.
I love that movie. And, you know,
Terrifying.
I used to
Who
watch it
else is
over
in
and
it? It's
over again on
star-studded, but it's
VHS.
horrifying.
Who voiced the female
Uh,
ant?
That's
Let's
what I want.
see.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Woody Allen, Sylvester Stallone, a woman called Sharon Stone, a
Yeah.
guy called Gene Hackman,
Gene Hackman. bloody
Jennifer
hell.
Lopez, Danny Glover,
My
Christopher
God.
Walken,
Lopez.
Dan
Chris-
Aykroyd.
There's Christopher Walken's in it.
Yeah, he's Colonel Cutter, whoever that is.
I'm an ant.
I don't really know any of the other
Show
people.
me. Jim Cummings is Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah, Gene Cummings. Well, there's one guy. That
Who
guy,
raised children
John
on the house?
Mahoney, I think was in Frasier.
Who?
Oh, is it the
Yeah,
the
it is.
dad or whatever?
Yeah, there you go. That's the only reason why I know him. It's not, as far as I'm aware, he's not a prolific actor.
I think he's dead.
He probably is now. He's fucking old. Maybe it's time to live for
That's not gonna happen. Oh, I mean Otacon, and we're gonna go on adventures together. Oh
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly abandon you and go after my bro. Bros before hoes.
I understand, Snake. I'm Longshot.
That's me. I'm Meryl. Ooh, this is my voice now.
Do you like my puffy jacket with no arms on it? I'm so cold.
I mean, I'm so toasty. At least it's better than just wearing a fucking tank top.
Ooh-wee.
At least it covers my nips that were rock hard.
It is painful, you know.
She could carve an igloo with them when they're stranded out there, couldn't she? She could use them like diamonds.
Just twizzle her around
Yeah.
like a diamond board reel.
Oh, Caribou. Oh, Caribou
Caribou
Cola
Cola, damn
bottle
it.
cap.
You couldn't find
I like
that.
how they just that model didn't need to be in the game at all, but they made those two models just for this one scene.
And they look pretty damn good, actually.
yeah, for like PS1 graphics. Oh god, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh. And later on, she gets with Johnny, who shits himself
Yeah.
regularly.
I was going to say, do you not ship Alex?
No.
It's just the fact that it's Snake and he's a fucking womanizing prick.
Big Boss is worse.
I don't think he is.
It's
Actually,
like Eva. Ooh.
no, he's actually really like he's a dirty old man. He pervs at Eva, but when
Yeah.
she's hitting on him, he's like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, yeah, he is a big old perv with the guns.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And there's fucking Eva getting her clothes on. He's like,
Oh, an M1911. Oh,
an M1911A1.
oh yeah, it's filed down.
Oh, it's got a fucking.
Here we go. As of 1998, there are 26,000 nuclear warheads. That is the statistic as of today, guys.
No, I'm pretty sure there's more.
Oh wait, that was a long time ago.
Yes, 1998 is 23 years
You're
ago.
thinking about it too hard.
20.
This game is still relevant.
Oh, mute it just in case.
I was actually gonna say I think this music.
I was going to say mute it just in case.
Oh my god, David A's real name.
Where's?
Some of them used fake
Oh,
names.
Pardon me.
Mute it.
I think.
That's it, copyright strike. That's it.
Yeah, I think about it. I just realised that I don't know if the actual game audio is coming through.
Oh, doesn't matter.
La la la.
I mean, it's just been an entire stream of game audio. So I'm gonna have to check now because I'm paranoid. My brain's just stopped working.
Oh, you won't hear it
He's
now.
dead. His brain stopped working. Well, that's the end of the stream, I'm afraid. Alex is dead. If you'd like to join the Squid Squad, please write to me at number 72 Made Up Avenue.
It's probably something called that.
Alex is now listening to the stream. Hi, Alex.
Hi. We didn't have any audio.
We did. You muted it.
No, I just unmuted it. We don't have any game audio. We
What?
never have this entire stream.
No.
It's okay, you didn't save, did you? So you can replay it.
Oh.
No, I'm just gonna unmute it.
I'm sure I saw it moving.
I muted it
Nah, it's not there.
down. Yeah. Oh well. That's because I was in a rush, so I didn't check.
Like we said at the beginning, or that might not have been when we started, but we said there's no need to test when it's perfect. And you know what it was? It was
I
perfect.
mean, I could probably correct it now, but we don't want the music.
No, we
now.
don't want it now, no. Well, guys, if you like this silent edition of Metal Gear Solid, we can always play more. I'll add my own sound effects.
Yeah, I just thought like we went quiet for the cutscenes. It's just silence.
There's nothing there. Look at these bears. They model those bears as well. Look at that. And that water looks really good.
Yeah, I just have to put apologies into the fucking description. Apologies was stupid and I didn't fucking do the sound for the game.
Can we talk about antlers?
No.
I'm going to talk about them.
Models joint assembly.
Okay, don't talk about that. Antlers, I
No, I don't want to talk about antlers.
I always thought they were
Shut
like-
up, Sam.
They were like
I don't want to talk about antlers.
They were like
No.
bone. But antlers,
No.
They're enamel.
this like
No.
skin. So if you cut
No.
an antler off, it bleeds horrendously. It's horrible. And in the summer, they shed the skin off their antlers and they're covered in blood and skin.
Can we just
What are you doing?
try to skip?
They want to see this. They want to hear the.
You can't hear the music. It's
sound.
just silence. It's been silence the entire time, and I didn't know.
You're
But
a
now I
liar.
feel like an idiot.
You're an absolute liar.
Because for some reason it keeps resetting it on my laptop.
Wondering why didn't you say anything?
They don't care.
It's probably like
Tappy!
Tappy.
He was probably thinking this is how the game's meant to be played.
But the other one wasn't.
Listen, I had fun.
Yes, we had fun, but nobody watching had fun. No wonder we had no viewers. I mean, other than the fact that nobody watches.
I'm surprised no one said anything. Normally, if I like start without my voice or anything.
Well, it's because we're all here and we normally check on each other.
And also, generally, I would look at the capture and be like, "Oh, that's not moving." But I
Yeah.
think it must have been scrolled or something.
I had it like this. I was just in a rush, so I didn't fucking check
Listen, okay, it's fine.
because we started late.
Metal Gear Solid 2, there's going to be loads of audio. You won't even believe. You're not going to hear us. There's going to be so much audio. It'll be so loud. It'll be overblown.
I just wish OBS didn't reset things randomly.
With my setup, if you turn the PlayStation on after the laptop, the capture card doesn't pick the audio up. You have to reset the PlayStation. I don't know why. I know, I'm just saying that's my setup.
I think I usually turn it on afterwards.
Yeah, it's just my setup. Oh, Island, look. They recorded it. What? Okay.
I'm a dum-dum.
Oh, calm down. We'll add them later. We'll
am
add
calm,
we'll
I'm
add the
just-
sound effects.
Blown the house it!
John Fitzpatrick played the fiddle.
They played us like a down fiddle!
Best line. Do do.
We're going to show them our sweet bandana.
I think what we will be showing them is just the. I'll try and fix the audio for when Ocelot talks to the president.
Sure. Well, you better do it quick. It's going to happen after the cutscenes. I don't think it's going to fix. Actually, you could just go to the sound and then mute it and unmute it, or select it and unselect it, or something. I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah. So how are you all doing? We have... Oh, we actually do have 3 viewers. One of them's Stacy. Or actually, it's you, right?
One of it's me.
And now it's 1 again. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Oh, here's Ocelot. Here we go. Oh, I think it's working. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
It's not working at all. What the hell's going on?
There's some sort of horrendous noise happening now. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do Ocelot. Yes, sir, the entire unit was wiped out. Those 2 are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become active soon. Right on schedule.
Through my laptop now.
Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data.
No, sir.
No,
My
sir.
cover is
Right at the
intact.
end of the stream.
Nobody knows who I really am.
Oh, it's seamless. He was already talking.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
Best stream ever. Oh,
Yes,
fucking hell.
the inferior one was the winner after all.
Oh, the inferior one was the winner after all.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he
Until
was
the very end,
inferior
that's
one.
right.
That always they talked about how
Yes, sir,
they
I
used to
agree
say that
completely.
Liquid has
It takes
the
a well-balanced individual such as
non-recessive
yourself to
genes,
rule the world.
but it makes no sense because he's got blonde hair and blue eyes.
He's the inferior. I'm doing air quotes.
No
inferior
one knows
clone.
that you were the
Well,
third
he is the
one,
inferior clone.
Solidus.
Now, yeah, Solidus. They fucking
should I
straight
do
up
about
talk
the
about
woman?
Solidus.
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you.
Possibly.
Goodbye,
Mr.
Mr. President.
So good. Such a good stream.
Lol. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So I hope you guys are happy that I fixed the audio
So-
for the last
Oh, a
minute.
leopard.
Oh,
We're leopard snake. Wait, what?
Leopard snake's incorrect completely.
Save completed. Sure. Why the hell not? Hope you guys are enjoying this new sound, this newfound sound.
Ear.
Do 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 do.
Right, show them the bandana.
I mean, I guess I could.
So, do we do a new game or do you load it?
You load your one because it loads it from a new game.
Oh. So, because we saved Meryl.
Oh, I don't want to get up.
Oh, well, never mind. Forget it. When you replay it, you get a bandana. If you play it again, you get a tuxedo.
When you save Meryl, you get bandana. When you save Otacon, you get the stealth suit.
But if you replay it a third time, you get a tuxedo.
I think so, yeah.
Which is,
Pointless.
But you do get it. Thanks for watching. The sound, like I said, we're adding more than ever next time.
I think this is mine, Stacey.
Okay.
And that answers that question. I know you're all dying to know.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I'm sorry about the fucking terrible. That I just didn't put any fucking sound on. I feel really bad about that. But anyway,
I forgive you.
I don't forgive me.
It's fine.
Well, so Sunday,
Sam
and Nikki, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Great. Well, sums it up nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you guys are going to be playing Lego What's Up Jigger, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And then Monday, me and Stacey should be starting Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, the games.
So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you all later. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.